So as I was about to set up for this, my PC mysteriously just stopped existing. I'm not, this didn't blue screen. It didn't crash or any of that shit. It just gave up. It just stopped. Everything stopped. It said no signal on my monitor. Trying to turn off the computer didn't work or anything. It just stopped. Everything was just no. That's it. No more. I had to cut the power completely to the computer and then turn it on again. And then cut the power, then restore power, then turn it on. Yeah. It just hard locked with absolutely no signal when I was ready to start again. The exact moment I was like, all right, time to give thanks to people and start up again. This is the curse, so we have to break free. This is part 4, and we all know that 4 is death. And we can't start until the ritual's complete. We need to complete Days of Recollection. It needs to play. And then we can start. Also, Kay got took by the curse. She disappeared earlier. Her Discord shows online but also offline at the same time depending on which device I'm using. She gone. She was taken by the curse too. And we need to get her back. Unless we complete freeing the curse, we can't get her back, so we need to get her back. Kay is good and we like Kay. I'd rather sacrifice somebody else for the curse. Thank you very much. But yeah. There's what? There's just one corpse tag, one name tag in this chapter or something? This isn't my first tangle with the supernatural. Supernatural is pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. It does do scary shit though. Huh. Well, the ritual is complete. We did the I let the thing play, so I'll mute that. And now, are you ready? Look at how big it is. Chapter 7 is so big. It's as big as chapter 5. Wasn't chapter 5 pretty big and it had the deep fried... No, was that chapter 4? No, chapter 5 was deep fried, wasn't it? I think. I don't remember. It's all a huge mush. It's all a huge deep fried mush. That's what it is. There's 10 chapters. Yeah, there's 4 chapters left, episode mates. Are you ready for chapter 7? Please, give me your energy. Raise his hands. Oh, my goodness. I have coffee ready. I'm going to overdose on caffeine today. I don't drink much coffee. Zombie moaning. Yeah, that kind of thing. 1 second, I need to deal with my nose, my sinuses, so I don't have allergies getting in the way of, you know. Okay. I think that's enough delaying. I can't delay any further. Chapter 7, Determination. Filled with determination. Go! It's the end of the world as we know it. What? Sounds of fire trucks and patrol cars echoed through the streets. The sky was dark, the air stale, and the many strong cold gusts of wind bore massive amounts of dust and debris. I didn't envy the reporter her job, as she seemed mere moments from being blown off her feet. But to her credit, she persevered. Behind her, there was the black shadow of an old man. I'm here reporting on what's been dubbed as the nationwide ghost disaster state, which local representatives claim is now in effect as of last night. This string of unexplained and potentially unexplainable deaths that's been plaguing the city presently shows no signs of letting up. Well, let me just say the audio is working. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Whoa, I saw those red dots. Suspicious and sudden demises, homicides with unknown motives, and reports of paranormal visitations are all increasing at an alarming rate. Police forces in each prefecture are still weighing their options for dealing with this issue, and few have made any official statements thus far, frustratingly. Oh no, the old man's shadow in the background began acting strangely, jumping in place and making various other angels motions. Red dots spell out such, you know. Thankfully they don't. There are too many dots for it to spell anything out. The Metropolitan Police, meanwhile, have suggested that all locals travel to a safe location in groups of 3 or more as soon as possible, remaining indoors until further notice.
昨晩より全国各地で発生している巨大な黒い柱による出現被害につきまして、国土交通省は非常体制の災害対策本部および警戒本部を設置しました。
The sudden, devastating appearance of the black pillars throughout Japan last night has also led the MLIT to declare a state of emergency, setting up disaster shelters and lookouts.
各地方整備局管内の情報に基づく交通、河川の被災状況および対策状況は次の通りです。
Official word from local bureaus on how these pillars are affecting traffic, the status of damage to the rivers, as well as any countermeasures that are being taken can be seen here.
柱の成分は専門家の分析でも解析不明の未知の鉱物の結晶のようでエンティティウォール、霊体物質と名付けられています。
Experts have analyzed the pillars' composition and concluded that they're made of a previously unknown material. They've tossed around names like spirit matter and entity wall.
地震計などでも全く予測のつかない場所に突如生えてくるため、多数の死傷者を出し、世間を混乱に陥れています。
Due to their rapid growth and the complete inability of even seismographs to predict where they may spawn, the number of casualties is quite high, and global tensions are even higher.
工事用カッターの刃も通らず、 撤去もできない状況です。
Everything up to and including industrial cutters and blades is being employed in an attempt to cut through these objects.
防衛庁は自衛隊の調査結果などから先日まで上空に浮かんでいた黒い球体との関連を調査しています。
The Ministry of Defense is using JSDF data to explore the strong possibility that these pillars are related in some way to the aerial sphere that hovered in our skies only days ago.
新しい避難場所の情報です。避難指示の出た地域にお住まいの方は以下の情報をチェックしてください。
I have here a list of newly appointed relief shelters, so if you live in one of the designated evacuation areas, please take note of the information on your screen.
携帯サイト、ウェブサイトでも情報を発信しております。なお、ご覧の白い地域にある体育館や学校はすでに満員です。
This information is also available on our website and through our mobile app, but do note that any gymnasiums and schools shown in white are full, so you'll need to look elsewhere.
お近くの空きのある施設へ向かってください。
We strongly recommend that you proceed to the nearest open facility as soon as possible. Ah yes, gather them all together.
っていうか、前兆も速報もなくいきなり生えてくるんだ。避難も対策もねえんだよ。運が悪きが死ぬだけだ。
But if these things can sprout up anywhere without warning, give you no time to escape, evacuation is meaningless. There's not a damn thing anybody can do to stay safe. Exactly. If you spread out and stay all in your normal spots, all living spread out in your own homes, then when one pops up, it'll hit the least of you at a time. But if you all together, then let's go. One of them can pop up right underneath your shelter, and everybody can die at once. Sure, that's such a good idea, isn't it? Why not?
なんで警察はいつまでも公式発表してないんだよ。編集不祥事と取られるのが嫌なのか、それとも何か隠してるのか。
Whether you die or not is just some luck. When the hell are the police going to get off their asses and make a statement? Are they scared of public outcry? Are they hiding something? The middle-aged announcer was yelling at the top of his lungs in an absolute frenzy. He kicked his studio desk to the ground. A black shadow of a woman could be seen behind him. Oh boy.
委員長。
Ah, Marishke! Mayu. Mayu. Class rep. Hey, Mayu's here as well. All our friends are here. We got them. Hey, Seiko, can you say something? Yes! Yes, let's go! Haunted with butter. Let's go. If we're being haunted, there better be butter. Thank you, Seiko.
篠崎さん、
Yui Sensei's back too! This is good. This is finally, yes, the good ending. At last. Let's go. Yui Sensei, finally. We got her back. All their souls are out of there. We escaped together. Seiko! Mayu! Let's go! Look at her! Thank you for bringing us back to life. You mean I did it? But do they have faces?
だけど、もっといっぱい死んじゃったね。
But a whole lot more people have died now. Oh, I'm sorry, Seiko. I'm sorry. The room grew dark and each of the four figures who stood before me slowly melted into the blackness, becoming indistinct silhouettes.
持田も、中島も、岸沼も。
Even Mochida, Nakashima, and Kishinuma have died. I am sorry, Murishige.
たくさん。
So many people gone.
あれ私たちも生き返ってないの？
What's this even? We haven't actually been revived, huh? Uh-oh.
あゆみちゃん。
何がしたかったの？
What was it you were trying to do again, Ayumi? Oh, you better have those headphones on. Oh no. No. Oh no. I screamed and looked up. It was just a dream. I was at home watching TV. Oh no. I scrunched myself up again, putting my face to my knees. Yeah.
生き返るって信じてたのに最初からダメだった。そうよ。私は全部意味のないことをしてたんだ。私どうすればいいの？
Bring the back, bring the back. I was like a broken record with that, but it was a doomed idea from the start. Everything I've done has been pointless, so what do I do now?
生き返るって思って生き返るって思ったから予習の山で行って大怪我をしてお姉ちゃんまで失って帰ってきたのに。
I thought I could revive them. I really did. I mean, if I can come back from Yoshia's house despite those injuries and losing my sister, then anybody should be able to come back. I raised my face, my knees, eyes red and burning. What? Then, as if I hadn't already had enough tragedy in my life, I heard a loud crash just outside my house. It was unmistakably a car wreck, and a rather severe one at that. The person behind the wheel. My car got into an accident. Oh, it wasn't you. The car did this all by itself. Sorry, I had to. The car's alarm was going off, but I was trying my best to ignore it. I didn't need this right now, so simply wasn't going to bother with it.
お姉ちゃん
Sis,
お姉ちゃん私どうしよ
what do I do, sis?
う。お姉ちゃん
Sis. Oh no. Oh no.
次のニュースです。
Up next.
公益財団法人 PL 振興社の会長が失踪しました。
We've learned that the CEO of PL Promotions Co. Incorporated is among those who've gone missing. Oh my goodness, I have control over Oh, we're in Ayumi's house. Oh. Numerous unsettling shadowy figures are silhouetted on the sliding screen separating the living room from the outside. Going in now would be a terrible idea. The reflection in the mirror looks like a whole other person. Ragged hair, pale skin, and an expression of utter disdain are the standout features. Ayumi's not doing too good. She's not doing well. Every channel is reporting almost non-stop on the nationwide ghost disaster state that's in effect. Too bad no one seems to have any worthwhile information to contribute though. The lack of sunlight these past few days has really taken its toll, not just on the people here, but on the plants as well. Get to the front door. Are you sure about that? I can, yeah, there's no upstairs. Okay. Okay, we're actually controlling Ayumi in her own home? Okay. Oh, well, rip that music. Car alarm outside was still going off, and it was getting harder and harder to ignore it by the second. Oh, someone's mashing as well. Stop that. Wow. Why are you mashing?
何
What?
一体誰が
Whoever was ringing my doorbell was really, really persistent. The irregular sound brought me back to reality. I was drifting away into such good music and stuff, and then you brought me back, you fucking doorbell masher. What the hell's wrong with you? I crept over to the peephole and silently looked through it to see who'd be visiting me at this hour. On the other side of the door stood a man I didn't recognize. He had short hair and he was pressing the chime frantically, as if his life depended on it.
誰
Who is that? I was kind of creeped out.
やっぱり出ないでおこう。
I really shouldn't open the door. I moved away from the people. Stop it. The persistent ringing continued for a bit, but then finally, thankfully, came to an abrupt halt. I slowly crept back to the peephole and took another look. The man was still there. He was just pacing back and forth in place, in front of a house that, for all he knew, had no occupants. After another short while, he approached the door again and immediately put his eye right up to the outside of the peephole. Wow, that's gross.
今動いたら気配で私が覗いていることがバレちゃう。
I move now, he'd totally know I'm here. The man moved his head away, but quickly replaced it with his finger, which he swirled around and around inside the tight space, as if trying to reach my eye or poke it right out. Then he stepped away from the door. I could have taken this opportunity to slowly move away from the peephole, but I was oddly transfixed.
よかった。
Thank God.
このまま帰ってくれれば。
All he has to do is leave. Of course, the second I thought that, he came back to the door yet again. And yet again, he skipped the doorbell and went straight for the peephole.
なんなの？
What does he want?
なんで何も言わないの？
Why isn't he saying
口
anything?
悪いな。
Oh, this is really creeping me out. No.
もう開けて文句言っちゃう。
Fine then. I'll just open the door and give him a piece of my mind. Uh-oh. I grabbed the doorknob and was moments away from following through with that plan when suddenly... Sachiko! Thank you, Sachiko! Please, save us. Sachiko is on our side. We're playing co-op with Sachiko right now.
幸子。
Hey, Sachiko, what's up?
ダメ、開けちゃ。
Don't open it. What?
そいつ死者だ。
He's dead.
幸子。
Sachiko? I slowly turned to look at her.
半
Sachiko!
死んだ人の世界。
Sachiko, we fixed her! She's on our side, let's go! We actually fixed her! We fixed Sachiko! If there's anything to take from this game, is we fixed Sachiko. For real, for real. She's on our side, precious Sachiko. The Nirvana is the world of the dead.
死後の世界がこっちに来る。
And that world is coming here. Then there was an oddly familiar sound, another car accident, again, right outside my door. This time I looked outside through the peephole and saw the man from earlier, sandwiched between a car and the wall of one of the houses across the street. He was absolutely mangled. But after only a few moments, the man's corpse disappeared, leaving nothing but a shadow in its place on the wall and ground alike, a black stain.
なんなの？
What is
世の
this?
中どうなってるの？
What's happening to the world? Not that I even really had to ask.
私が涅槃の壁を壊したから。
Is this from breaking down the walls of the Nirvana? I wasn't just asking myself, I was asking Sachiko, whose presence still remained just behind my back. But she just looked up at me with sad eyes.
今の人も死者真っ黒になって。
Her person just now was one of the deceased, and if he turned into a black stain, then... Oh no. No, it couldn't be. I pulled my smartphone from my pocket and forced myself to remain calm enough to access the photo, but then just stopped and stared. Oh no.
やだ
Photo album, probably. Get an old picture back to see if she can, I don't know. Photo of old friends who were lost and had their faces erased. The photo displayed on my phone, which is now on the floor. Oh. Oh no. No longer had just my friends from before with blacked out faces, but Mochida, Nakashima, and Kishinuma as well. Oh no. The friend circle is absolutely gone. It's absolutely gone. We are just a dot. There is no more friend circle. We have lost the circle. But we at least have Sachiko to make a friend line together, but no circle. Oh. This is actually really bad. Oh. This actually is kind of bad. Yeah. Yeah. I pounded the floor with both hands and shuddered violently.
悔い改めよ
Thou shalt repent. What the fuck?
世界は終わりに近づいている
The end of the world is nigh.
神は不浄なる不心得者を決してお許しにはならぬ
God shall not forgive those who art unclean and indiscreet. Some cultist group was speaking on TV. I guess the news must have ended at some point when I wasn't paying attention.
世界の終わり
The end of the world, huh? This time I was just plain talking to myself. What the fuck are you doing here? You're supposed to be dead. Get the fuck out of here, trash.
そう終わりよ。まさかヤゴウラの最後の生き残りが自爆覚悟でこんなこと考えてるなんてね。
That's right. The end. Who'd have ever thought less of men Yagor? I could have enough suicide bomb and determination to dream of something like this. Magari appeared in my hallway. I had no idea how long she'd been there, nor how she'd gotten in. This couldn't get any worse. And this is all we have? Oh no. Sachiko, can we get rid of her? I noticed she still had her heels on though. That's rude. That's just rude. You gotta take your shoes off, especially in Japanese house. But other people should do it out in other cultures too, because that's just disgusting otherwise. It's you! I stood up, and Sachiko was as always waiting in the wings behind me.
幸せの石で帰ってこれたわ。金付き堂の階段から吹き抜けを落ちてる間に。
Oh, you motherfucker, you didn't die. I came up with the ever after stones, used them in the mid-air while it was falling down the bell tower.
まあ、天神症が壊れたからこの石は使えないけど。
How was this totally destroyed though? So he's just plain on his stones now. To demonstrate, Marguerite snapped the two together.
涅槃よ。死人を迎えよ。
Nirvana, I summon the
そうだ
dead.
ね。
See? I probably flinched, but she was right. Nothing happened.
世界はもう数刻のうちに混沌に包まれて死の世界に。
Within the next few hours, this world will be totally blanketed in chaos. It's gonna be the new land of the dead.
あっけないでしょ。まさ
Sakta.
この世の終わりってやつ。
This is this is the cataclysm.
ちなみにあれ
And to top it
私
all
の
off,
教団アレンジでしょ。我ながら引くわ。
that's my auto on TV there. Fucking shameless, aren't they? Even I've got to draw the line at that point. She pulled back her chin and flashed me a strange smile. Oh, are you done with all this shit now, Trash Chan? Are you actually gonna stop? Are you gonna be your friend now and try and fix this? What the hell? Alright, at this point I don't care. I don't care.
ああ、
Just do it
そう
then.
いえば
Oh yeah.
あなたの親も行かれて入信してたわよ。
Your parents went crazy and joined, just so you know. Oh, Ayumi's parents joined Trash Chan's cult. Okay. They couldn't have been much worse for me.
あなた
Are you?
このままでいいわけ？
Okay, living things like this then? Marguerite wasn't mincing words, it seemed. I held my head in both hands and looked down at the ground.
責任を感じてるならちょっと顔貸しなさい。
If you feel
あ
responsible,
なたのうちに話がある。
come with me for a bit. I have something to discuss with you about your bloodline. Marguerite approached me and grabbed my arm. Sachiko was ready to protect. Sachiko, still right behind me, began to growl like a guard dog.
話してよ。
Oh, get your hands off of me.
私なんか友達も救えない。何もできない。
I can't even save my friends. I can't do anything.
篠崎の血だか知らないけど、私にできることなんて何もないよ。
I don't know what the hell difference the blood of the Shinozaki is supposed to make, but I'm just Ayumi, and Ayumi's worthless.
大体、
Besides,
犯をこの世に出したのはヨシエさんが最初にやったことじゃない。
besides, the person who first introduced the Nirvana to this world was Yoshie, not me. I screamed as loudly and as fiercely as I could. I didn't do anything wrong. I closed my eyes and cried the hardest I've ever cried, sobbing so intensely that I found myself nearly hyperventilating. My guy slapped me down to the ground.
ムカつく女ね。
Oh, you one stubborn bitch, you know that? Got a hell of an ego, too.
少しは格好つけようとなさいよ。
Once in your life, just suck it up. Yeah, we lost all our homies and now we got this garbage right here. That's all we have. I held my cheek and continued sobbing. My girl's looking down at me with contempt in her eyes, but also a certain intensity that seemed more akin to desperation than anything.
篠崎あゆみ、真実を一つ教えるわ。
Here's one fact you should know.
7番目の柱。知識のセフィラの軌道を止められなかった時点で、もう世界の終わりは動かない。 だけど、
Once the seventh pillar, the Sephiroth of knowledge, starts up, it's all over. The end of the world is carved in stone. However, Marguerite closed in on me as if her lips were about to touch. No touchy! Sachiko growled again, but Marguerite was clearly not intimidated in the slightest.
ブック・オブ・シャドウズは
She said the thing!
まだ失われていない。
The Book of Shadows isn't gone yet. She said the thing. What?
あの本を手にした篠崎の血を引くあなたならミストとまだ戦えるかもしれないわ。
You came in contact with the original book, so since you draw the blood of the Shinozaki, you may able to fight Misuto. I was still hesitating, and Marguerite apparently didn't much like that.
ふざけやがって。
Oh, God, just come the fuck on. Suddenly, Marguerite was pulling up the top of my uniform. My plump white stomach was now fully exposed.
クソったれの本はここにあるわ。
That piece of shit book is right here. She pointed to a spot just below my belly button. What? As she did so, my stomach started growling with an unearthly roar and shifted in place slightly. Book of Shadows is inside me all along. It was almost like there was a snake slithering around inside of me. Snake? Book of Shadows is snake and is actually just inside, is part of me? For real, for real? I'm okay with this.
まったく、もっと早く気づけばよかったわ。
It sure would be nice if you'd noticed that a little sooner.
篠崎義恵の家の地下で力を使ってから、そこに潜り込んで眠ってやがったのよ。そいつは。
Snake is Book Snake. Yes, Book Snake. That thing's been sleeping inside you since you first used its power in the basement of Yoshie Shinazaki's estate. Marguerite crossed her arms and snorted.
ただし、
Course.
あくまで入れ物で、 中身は空っぽだけどね。
It's only a container. Nothing's in it right now. Oh, sad Snake. Don't make the snake angry. Snake was pretty cool.
生意気にうなってやんの。
God, I'm like a cocky bastard. The growl that came from within my own body sounded like that of a wild beast.
まさか
There's no
本
way.
当に
Is this for real?
ほんと、すっかり騙されたわ。
I was actually tricked pretty good.
私は本来、教団からあなたがあの空間でブックオブシャドウズを手に入れるためのサポート役。それと、その他雑用のために派遣されていたのよ。
Originally, the elders sent me to support you in your efforts to obtain the Book of Shadows from the other realm, among other things.
そうなの
Okay.
って言っても、
What a
手
card.
に入れた瞬間、奪い取るつもりだったけどね。
That still means that I was planning on stealing it from you as soon as you got your hands on it.
まあ、それも、今となってはどうでもいいわ。
That doesn't matter.
世界が壊れるのなら、教団の継承権もクソもないし。
The world's going apart.
ただね、ムカつくのよ。
There's not really any meaning in becoming the heir to the Marthabas anymore, is there? And that just fucking sucks.
ミストよ。ミスト。あれで勝ったつもりでいるなんて、笑っちゃうわよね。
It all goes back to Misto. Misto. If that little fucker thinks he's won the war, he's got another thing coming.
そんなあいつを思いっきりなぶり殺してやりたいでしょ。
Don't you just want to slaughter him like a pig right now?
あなたも甘ったれずにできることに目を向けなさい。可能性を放棄するのは死んだ後でいい。
You should stop being such a pussy and look at all the things you're capable of. There'll be time enough to abandon all your potential after you're dead. My eyes began to well up yet again.
私にまだ何かできることがあるの
You saying there's still something I can do? My Gary's expression turned deathly serious.
なんとしてもブックオブシャドウズを体の外に出して支配なさい。
Do whatever you can to bring
本
the
があなたの覚悟を認めれば自然と出てくるわ。
book will overshadows it out of your body and gain control over it. If the book recognizes your determination, it should extract itself naturally.
そして
And
本の力があれば
if you're the power of
ミ
the
スト
book
のいる涅槃に
at your
もう一度乗り
disposal,
込む道も示されるでしょうよ。
it'll lead the way right back into Misto's nirvana. Oh. Oh, she's just going out the front door. I can only stare incredulously at my abdomen as Magari took this opportunity to open my front door again to illustrate her point. Outside, the weather was still completely anomalous, with hurricane-like winds and debris clouds everywhere. The clouds up above, too, were moving abnormally fast through a disconcerting blood-red sky. Every few seconds, a sound not unlike a spark plug firing could be heard, echoing from the distance, as another black flame ignited and burned itself out in some random spot.
どのみちあなたも
I mean,
世界と共に滅びて死ぬわ。だったら見せてみなさい。
you're gonna lie down and die with this world either way.
あなたの覚悟を。
So what if you got to lose? Show me how tough you are while you've still got the chance.
黒魔術から生まれたその
Just
本は
remember,
残酷と血を好むわ。
the book was born from black magic. It adores cruelty and blood. With those parting words, my guide disappeared into the city. The sounds of her heels clacking softer and softer until they were no longer audible at all. Sachiko and I could do nothing but see her off. The entire nation was now plagued with entity walls and black silhouette-like spirits of the dead. The entity walls were rapidly destroying schools, downtown bypasses, and other crucial traffic cornerstones, and even rescue shelters, creating countless new casualties by the minute. See, he told you. One of them is going to pop up in a shelter where everyone's gathered, and boom. Very, very high kill count all of a sudden. Shut the fuck up and continue life as normal. Stop panicking and carry on as normal. People running in the streets, panicked, confused, and almost certainly not much longer for this earth. Just shut up and go back to life as it was. What the hell's wrong with you people? Come on. It doesn't matter, just run, you'll be crushed. What about overseas? How are you gonna get there with both the sky and the ocean screwed up? Meanwhile, in Ms. Kuan's office, the black-suited agents watched in horror as each TV monitor displayed a feed from a different news network across the world, and the story was exactly the same in all of them.
会長
Boss,
私たちはどうすればよいのですか
what are we supposed to do? How is a book supposed to recognize my determination? What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't have any reason to go to the kitchen right now. Okay, that's kitchen. There's nothing I need to do in here right now. Oh, what's in here? Oh, it's my room. Okay. Oh, it has a save point. Save point. Also, the window is still open. Yay! Alright, let's have a look around. Can we go upstairs? No reason for me to go upstairs. Okay. This is the same as before. Let me just make sure. The front door is like, no. So how do I show this book my determination? Do I have any cheese? Give me strength. Okay, oh, it's not. Well, it is actually here. Okay. In front of the mirrored dresser sat Hinoa's zodiac dagger. I gripped it in terror, closed my eyes, and started shaking.
なんとしてもブックオブシャドウズを体の外に出して支配なさい。
Do whatever you can to bring a book of shadows out of your body and gain control over it.
黒魔術から生まれたその本は残酷と血を好むわ。
Just remember, the book was born from black magic. It adores cruelty. Blood. I couldn't back down now. I lifted the dagger in front of me, poised to plunge it into my body and carve myself open as samurai once did in the ritualistic suicide call seppuku. Oh jeez, she gonna seppuku. Wait, you need to actually survive though. You need to keep going though. But I couldn't go through with it. I was too scared of death, too scared of the pain. I can't. The face that reflected back at me in the mirror was twisted with fear. I didn't even recognize myself. But I could see in those eyes all the weight that had been put on my shoulders, all the responsibility I'd been forced to bear. I'm a coward. I'm small and weak. The world doesn't need me. I won't be missed. But I can make a difference here and now. Ah! I was made up. I lifted the dagger again, only to bring it halfway to its destination before halting its descent once more. No matter how determined I was, no matter how strong my conviction, this was literally suicide. I knew it had to be done, but knowing and accepting are two different things. I began crying like a baby. This is the most afraid I'd ever been in my entire life, and almost certainly The most afraid I ever would be. At this point, the only way I'd be able to go through with it was to clear my mind and let my arms make the motions automatically. And before I knew it, that's exactly what I did. Oh, jeez! It's mostly likely because I wasn't thinking about it or anything else for that matter. The dagger found absolutely no resistance. It was like applying X force to slice a cake. For a very brief moment, I felt nothing. But then the convulsions started first in my abdomen, then quickly spreading up to the rest of my body. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's painful. That's burning and cold at the same time. Oh, no. My abdomen was now spasming, constricting involuntarily. And the rest of me wasn't faring much better. My entire body was in total chaos. The extent of the agony I'd felt at that moment was absolutely impossible to convey. It was all-encompassing. I was utterly incapable of focusing on anything else. My lower body was spewing bright red blood, thick black blood, and unknown yellow substance, all of which would blend together into a slurry that was, at its core, my life essence. Oops. We actually seppuku for real, for real. Oh, jeez. Hey, this is what it looks like when you do the seppuku. And you don't have someone there to cut your head off to make sure you don't suffer. Which I think that's actually what used to happen. If someone did the seppuku, someone would cut off their head to make sure they didn't actually have to suffer through it or something. Sometimes, I don't know. I don't know how much true is that. That is. That's so far beyond anything I could have ever imagined. The sheer shock of it rendered my mind a jumble that I simply couldn't untangle. I knew there was a reason I'd done this to myself, something I absolutely had to do. And it was crucial, but getting enough cognitive function to do it would be a challenge. I can't do this. To cut across yet and remove the book, there's no way. My head was swimming as I tried beyond all reasonable measure to hang on to consciousness just long enough to complete the task at hand. I could still see my face in the mirror, but only just as the blood that had been spurting from my abdomen had largely glazed it over. It was a truly frightful sight, comparable to, if not more disturbing, than anything I'd seen in the Heavenly Host. Oh boy. Oh, I can't do it. I felt feeble, helpless, and the face in the mirror was smiling at me for it. Darkly, obscenely. You can't do it. Jet black crows flew outside the window. And in that moment, a fire sparked within me. Feeling oddly resolute, I gripped the dagger jutting out from my abdomen. Thank you, crow friends, for giving me determination. And yanked it to the side with every last bit of strength I had left in me. Oh my goodness, girl. The spray of blood gushing out of me became almost exponentially more violent. Yeah. Most surprisingly, it seemed like equal amounts of blood were rushing to my brain as well. And the effect was a feeling like the blood vessels in my head were on the verge of bursting. There he is! But just as I felt like I was moments from my final blackout, I saw something. There among my own entrails on the ground was a blood-drenched tome. Book of Shadows! There he is! Trash and lie. It was Book of Shadows, without a question. Take a nap with Book of Shadows as pillow. My vision blurred from the intense loss of blood and even more intense pain. I fell forward, unable to maintain my semblance of balance any longer. I landed right on the With a loud, warm, and unpleasant splash, my face planted firmly into the book, which was steaming under the odd temperature differentials on my viscera. And the book overshadows it, as Heal does, and Sachiko has been watching the entire time. Hey Sachiko, what's up? I awoke with a start. I was still in Hinoe's room. Instinctively and frantically, I looked down at my abdomen. There I saw a scar resembling the ones I'd almost died from during the blowback at Yoshi Shinizaki's house, runic lettering and all. That was it. The bleeding had stopped. In fact, there was no blood anywhere in the room. And on the floor in front of me sat the book who overshadows it. Not a copy, but the original. Yeah, Misto has his fucking knockoff. We have the real deal here. And he's too much of a bitch to cut himself open to get it out, isn't he? Stupid edgy little shit. I slowly touched it, and from behind me, Sachiko spoke. The book has acknowledged you as its owner. She was staring at me with a docile, almost reverent look in her eyes. I picked up the book and looked at it, fear and awe running through my now clear head. Well, you wanna growl at me? Then oh, my throat. I can't growl back, I'm sorry. It grumbled a bit, darting its eyes back and forth. Eventually, it seemed to settle on a specific direction, locking its gaze. It seemed to be looking out the window. What is that? Most likely the entrance to the Nirvana. Wait. Kisaragi Academy is in that direction? What the? Dad, Mom, thank goodness. I was always sick about. The world has ended. The world has ended. Dad, Mom. Oh no, it's the darkening. No reason to go upstairs now. The world has ended. Dad and Mom just repeat the same line over and over again like a broken tape recorder. Noticing something shadowy figures, yeah. Oh no, the darkening. No. The darkening has made its way over here. There's nothing there, there's nothing here. I want to reload and investigate the room. I'm sorry, but I feel like I want to investigate the room. And then... oh, here's the Sachiko chapter, and then we're going to fast forward through everything. Smell coming in from outside is a mixture of burning metal and blood, almost certainly from the car accident. Okay. There are numerous books on the shelf relating to magic and the occult. You know, I had quite the collection. It says, yeah, I want to get the full... give me the lore, all of it. There's no bad lore, but what about the star map? There's a celestial globe on the table. One of Hinoe's favorite possessions. Oh, it's all scuffed up here. That must be from when I dropped it as a kid. I remember when that happened. Sis was just worried whether or not I was okay. She didn't say a thing about me damaging the globe. Oh. Isn't she precious? And then her head went... okay, now time to fast forward. And I kind of catch up. I wanted to look around the room, okay? We have to do this again. Are you ready? Are you ready, Ayumi? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Oh, book over shadows there. Alright, we're back. And we're back in the room. The book tells us to go that way again. Okay. And our parents are now darkened. Feels bad.
世界はも
I left. We only need Noah. Only Noah.
不思議な気持ちだけど、あなたがこうして味方でいてくれると心強いよ。
Yeah, no shit, Ayumi. Sachiko, I can't believe I'm saying this, but having you on my side is kind of reassuring. It is, isn't it? Isn't that something? After everything we've been through, we fixed Sachiko and now she's on our side. She's friend now. We make a friend line together. Sachiko looked at me with sweet, innocent eyes. Precious Sachiko. When I arrived at Kisaragi Academy, I got a much better look at the phenomenon. It was like a whirlpool with a red, dully shining hole in its center. Was this the entrance to the ever after?
この先に涅槃が。
Beyond that is the Nirvana.
動的魔法？魔女みたいに空を飛ぶの？嘘だ。
Kinetic magic like a witch's fly? No way. Didn't they? Wow, they actually censored this a little bit. Good job. Instead of making it another stupid panty shot. Usually I wouldn't have to say good job, but there were so many unnecessary panty shots in all the corpse party CGs before that it gets kind of stupid. So, I closed my eyes, clasped the book of shadows tightly in both hands and prayed.
ブックオブシャドウズ
Yes.
力を貸して
Lend me strength. When I opened my eyes again and looked up into the sky, my body began to float. Let's go! Real magic. Yeah. I was in control of the Book of Shadows. I was in control of the Book of Shadows. I was a legitimate practitioner of magic now. This moment felt almost like an awakening to endless new possibilities.
これ本当に飛んでる
I'm actually flying. Wow. Here right next to me, flying by my side, was Sachiko. Yeah, it's not really a bonus panther shot if every shot is panther. Yeah.
あゆみ
Oh no, you distracted her. Ah. The momentary loss of focus dropped me out of my trance, and I immediately began falling. Skill issue. I gripped the book even tighter and concentrated harder than before, and sure enough, I began rising up toward the vortex once more.
あゆみ気をつけて
Be careful,
あなた
Ayumi.
が力を使えるのはその本のおかげ絶対話しちゃダメ
It's a book that's allowing you to use these powers. You mustn't let go of it.
分かったわ
Understood. Okay. Let's go. As I flew higher, I could see Magari sitting on the roof of the school. In a stupid ass outfit.
ブックオブシャドウズを従えたようね見直したわ篠崎あゆみ
Looks like you managed to gain control of the Book of Shadows after all. Underestimated you, Ayumi Shinozaki.
それにしても如月学園の真上に涅槃へのエスカレーターがあるなんてね
You installed an escalator from Kisaragi Academy right up to Nirvana. Not too shabby.
ついでにもう一つ教えてやるとね涅槃がこの世界に侵食してつながってしまったのは
There's one more thing you should probably know though.
あなただけのせいじゃない
The Nirvana's encroachment upon and direct connection to this world isn't really your fault at all.
涅槃天神症がこの世に発生してしまった時点で
The very moment the heavenly host Nirvana first appeared in this world. No,
もっと以前に
even farther back.
ブックオブシャドウズが生み出されてしまった時にいつかこの時が来ることは決まっていた
At the moment when the Book of Shadows was first created, the coming of this apocalypse was basically an inevitability. I looked into Marguerite's face. She was being completely sincere.
その本の元の所有者も篠崎義恵もみんなそれを食い止めようとあるいは遅らせようと必死だったの
The former owners of that book, including Yoshi Shinozaki, all tried desperately to stop it, or at least slow it down.
それが次世代へつなぐだけの運命であった
When they learned they couldn't,
そうやって代々受け継いできたのよ
they left that fate to the next generation instead. That's why the book continued to be handed down through the ages.
そうだったの
I see.
だから言ってみればあなたがいようといまいといずれこうなったわ
What that means is this all would have happened anyway, with or without you.
ただあなたの行為は
Say
あ
for
の
one thing.
狂信者集団ヤゴウラ教会の生き残りミストに涅槃のパワーを与えてしまった
Your actions resulted in the power of the Nirvana being handed over to Misto, the surviving member of that fucked up Yagora cult.
その責任は取らなきゃいけないわ
And you do need to take responsibility for that.
責任
Responsibility.
あなたには本物のブックオブシャドウズがある
She said the thing again. And you have the real Book of Shadows.
天神症で分散していた涅槃の力はミストの持つ偽物に取り込まれてしまった
But all the power of the Nirvana, broken up and distributed throughout Heavenly Host, has been absorbed by Misto's fake book.
でもそれを取り戻して
Isn't
そ
it
の本に
back?
封印すればあんなもの簡単に吹っ飛ばせるわ。
And Selden, that one though. You can easily outclass him.
そして涅槃のコアをも迎え入れられたならその本は完璧なものとなる。
And if you can go one step further, taking in the Nirvana's core, then that book will be complete.
さあ反撃よ。
Now's the
食ら
time
わ
to
してやりな
strike.
さい。
Go in there and fuck him up.
世界が終わる前に一発ぐらい
Before the
本
world
物の
ends,
実力ってやつをね。
let him see what
私は
real
見てる
power tastes like. I'll be watching. 1 second while I hydrate. I got grew smaller as I climbed higher and higher. As I looked up, I could see the threshold looming even ever larger, as poised as if to wrap itself around me.
怖い？
Are you scared?
死ぬの怖い？
Are you scared of dying?
怖いかな。
I don't know. Am I? I smiled at her, and to my surprise, it was a genuine smile. Somehow or another, I was feeling very calm. Sachiko looked at me with wide eyes.
どうしたの？
What's wrong? She turned away briefly, then looked over at me once more. It almost seemed like, in that brief moment, she changed expressions in much the way someone would change a suit.
あゆみ、怖いのはサチと涅槃のコアにいる人。気をつけて。
What you should be scared of is Sachi and the person in Nirvana's core. Don't let your guard down. Why is Sachi still a threat, though?
涅槃のコアにいる人？
Oh, the person in Nirvana's core. Isn't it? It isn't Misto?
うん、別にいる。
There's someone else. What? I looked back up to find myself practically right on top of the hole in the sky. I stood in front of the abnormally huge red moon. And with my convictions settled, I jumped in. The harsh flash, the nausea, and the wrenching tightness in my chest caused me to lose consciousness for a second. But then I awoke to find that heaven and earth had switched places. It looked as though I were falling headfirst into a massive storm with flashing lightning and roaring thunder. It almost seemed like I was previewing what the world would look like after its destruction. In the sky, there was an enormous face of a doll, and the walls around me were all made of flesh. I clenched the book of shadows with both hands as I slowly made my landing in this new version of the Nirvana. It was a mountain of rubble, corpse, name tag, get it. What is this? Everything's broken to bits. Oh! Didn't really do the landing too well. Ow. Well, what the hell? You can't get the landing first time. Come on, Ayumi. You need to get good. You need to practice. And you'll get it eventually. Then you can become a pro at flying and landing. Don't worry. It takes time.
大丈夫？
Are you okay? Yeah,
平気だよ。
I can
これくらい。
handle this much at least. I slowly, carefully found my footing and pulled myself back up to my feet. This was an entirely different heavenly host. It bore almost no resemblance whatsoever to any version of the school we traversed previously.
天神小学校がこんな姿に。
Heavenly Host Elementary
みんなは
turned into this. Where are the others?
持田くん、中島さん、岸沼くん、クオン先生、愛子さん。
I called out to my friends but received no answer. All I could hear was the rumbling and twisting of the air around me. Oh no, I can see them. Oh, what's this? The name tag rests beside the corpse. Kitashiro High, Class 3-2, Kazuki Munakata, crushed by a piece of the school. Yeah, that's it. That's it for chapter 7. There's a bunch in chapter 8. What about 12? 12 of them in chapter 8. Also, if there's more in chapter 9, then yeah, okay. Well, oh jeez. What the fuck? Using the pause menu broke it. Using the pause menu broke it. They were all on the ground, dead, and now if you looked away, they were supposed to be dead on the floor, but pausing, using the menu, reset their model states. There was no mistaking it. In the midst of the wreckage, pieces of clothing from Kishinuma, Moshida, Nakashima, Miss Korn, and Aiko were clearly visible. Yeah, so they're all supposed to be on the ground fucking dead in a pile. But I guess we reset their model states. And the unfortunate souls who were wearing this clothing were all buried under fallen beams and other debris, and surrounded by a veritable sea of blood. I knelt down and began sobbing uncontrollably. You guys. Show yourself! What you've done is unforgivable! Sachiko stared at me as I continued to scream and cry.
Ayumi?
What is it, Sachiko?
幸子頑張ってみる。天神小学校の運命だったらちょっとなら戻せるかもしれない。
I'll see what I can do. I can try to restore Heavenly Host Elementary's destiny. At least some small part of it. What? Sachiko produced a calavera necklace from her pocket. She remembered from the birthday bash. We made that for her, didn't we? The skeletal figure on the chain made a slight hollow clinking sound as it was handled, very much as actual bone would. It looked handmade and seemingly oddly warm, like a keepsake. She remembers? Hydration is important. Also, I have DMs. Oh. Yep, there we go. The person I expected responded eventually. She remembers! The cringe birthday bash was actually helpful after all. Good job, Sachiko, you remembered.
それは
What is that? I had this weird feeling that I'd seen this object somewhere before. It was worth going to the birthday bash. I can't believe it.
どこかで見たことあるような。
I saw it looks familiar. But from where? Though she was looking down at the ground a bit, slightly guilty and slightly guarded, Sachiko giggled slightly.
これ、幸子の宝物。
This is my treasure. A big smile crept across her lips, and for a moment she looked every bit a part of an ordinary little girl. Just forget about the meat behind her and the fact that she's just a dead person. I was confused. Sachiko placed her hand on the Book of Shadows. Factor loop. And the book spoke.
同じ日を繰り返せ。
Repeat the same day. Followed by Sachiko. Oh, she's using her time powers to repeat the day again. Suddenly, I was in Yoshie Shinazaki's clinic. The very same clinic Nakashima and I had visited on that fateful day.
この人はヨシエさん。
Oh, this person is Yoshie? I was viewing Sachiko's memory of an event from long ago. Yoshie was writing something in her journal.
アナグラムの解析を進めると、この本に書かれている術はすべて実体の伴わない理論でしかなかった。
I've analyzed the anagrams and determined that all the spells written in this book are nothing more than theories. Not a one of them has ever been properly tested.
成功例に関する文献も全く存在しない。
There are no success rates. There's no data of any kind.
私はなんと愚かなことをしてしまったのだろう。最初から成功しないものに心血を注いでいたなんて。
So why was I naive enough to attempt something so foolish? I've devoted everything I have, my blood, my soul, to an end that was destined never to succeed in the first place.
本の中身である涅槃が飛び出し、異空間を作ってしまうだけの失敗作の術。
And now the spells failed and Nirvana has escaped from the book. I've created a whole other dimension.
しかもそこに囚われた死者は生きていた証、存在の痕跡すらも消されてしまう。
Worst of all the deceased who became trapped in that dimension are erased from existence in our world. Sounds about right. Sachiko came into the room from the back. Her eyes met with Yoshie's, and she smiled.
だが、
However,
飛び出した涅槃を抑え込むことができたため、
since I was able to suppress the strain of Anna, Sachiko stood obediently by her mother, wearing the white dress we'd seen on her in Heavenly Host. Yoshie patted her on the head approvingly. Sachiko then coughed out a fine black mist, but sucked it back into her mouth like a carp.
失われ、黒く消えたあの人の存在だけは取り戻せたのだ。
I could at least rescue one person's existence from that shadowy, forgotten fate. The face on the image was blacked out like those of Seiko and the others, however. But to my surprise, the black marking was slowly peeling itself away, revealing the features underneath. You unerased husbando-chan? Husbando-kun? A male Shinozaki didn't get erased? He still fucking died, but he got unerased. My vision slowly cleared, and when it did, amidst all the rumbling and shaking, I found myself back in Heavenly Host Elementary.
これは
No! Then promptly Sachiko collapsed to the ground. Yo, Sachiko, no! Without thinking, I picked her up and held her limp, light body in my arms. Sachiko? No, don't start falling to pieces. She must have used up her spirit energy and she was clearly drained. She was breathing, but only very slightly. Don't move on just yet, we're not done yet. Sachiko, stay with us. No. Don't double die.
苦しそう。
Oh, poor girl. Seems to be in pain.
私、幸子に触れてる。
Wait, am I actually holding Sachiko? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you're right. You're physically in contact with this ghost girl. What's going on? Sachiko was real. She had to have been, or I wouldn't be able to hold on to her like this. She seemed injured, but not in a traditional manner. There were cracks running through her body, each one emanating an unearthly blue, almost gaseous light. Meanwhile, the school itself was also cracking and breaking all around me, making an incredible noise. The roof above began to crumble away, providing glimpses of the real world. And incredibly, the entity walls hadn't spawned there yet.
戻ってる。まだみんなが死ぬ前だ。
Oh, we're using birthday bash powers to rewind time, for real. We're back, this is before everyone died.
幸子、しっかりして。
Hang in there, Sachiko.
はい、ごめん。幸子。あんまり時間戻せない。
Ayumi, I'm sorry. I couldn't revert more time.
幸子ありがとう
No, Sachiko, thank you.
頑張ったね
That was amazing. You did great. I could hardly believe it. I just complimented Sachiko, of all people, on a job well done. Imagine that. Praising me? Even Sachiko was amazed. Yeah, you did good job, Sachiko. You used your birthday bash powers for good. Good job. Her newly formed physical body was rapidly beginning to evaporate into mist. My voice was trembling, though I suspect it was less with fear and more with confusion. Yes. Oh, that was incredible. You're a good girl, Sachiko. She looked up into the sky, eyes beginning to well with tears. She was struggling to speak. Soon, she wouldn't be able to at all.
幸子謝りたかった
I wanted to apologize. What? She barely had any voice left, but was persevering nonetheless. This was clearly something she didn't want to leave unsaid, no matter what. Oh, she's gonna go. She's gonna double die. She's gonna move on. She's moving on finally. She's gonna be at peace. So let's see what she
許して
got.
もらえないのも分かってるけど謝りたかった
I know you can never forgive me, but I wanted to apologize anyway. With that, she began full on crying. I couldn't help doing the same.
たくさんの人を殺しちゃった
Killed a lot of people.
幸子いい子じゃない
I'm not a good
怒
girl.
られちゃいけない子
You shouldn't praise someone like me. The tears were streaming down my face now. Sachiko's voice was so mournful, so genuine.
たくさんの人を救ったわ
But you saved a lot of people now too.
ありがとう
So thank you. Massive earthquake shook the ground. Sachiko looked scared, so I patted her head and hugged her so tightly. She then looked me squarely in the eye, gripping her calavera necklace tightly in her hand as if it were a rosary.
不思議だよ
Strange, isn't it? What is?
優しいって分かった
Once you know you did right, passing on isn't so scary anymore. Bye, Sachiko. Oh, she's gone. Sachiko and the blue light alike both disappeared completely. She was gone. Oh no, we fixed her too much and she's gone forever now. Thank you, Sachiko. What a good Sachiko. She did good. Why couldn't the rest of the game be good? Jeez, wow. The being I was hugging just moments ago no longer existed. All I could do was clench my fists and mourn. The look on Sachiko's face when she asked if I was scared of dying kept flashing through my head. You were the one who was scared, weren't you? I kept my head hung low for a moment, then stood up, wiped the tears from my eyes. Accompanying a sound of rumbling, one single entity wall now stood in the real world. The cycle was beginning anew.
見守っていて幸子篠崎の末裔の私を
Watch over me, Sachiko. One Shinozaki to another. Oh no. Okay. you go. Unfair. Sachiko. No, the golem is back. Go away. Sachi Golem is molding that she can't be a cool character like Sachiko. Sachi Golem is molding. You'll never be as cool as Sachiko. Never ever. Get out of here, you piece of garbage. Go back in the trash pile. Get the fuck out. Nobody likes you. Sachiko. Okay. Calaver doll. Yoshi. Factor Looper. Outside of the soft serve. Oh, 1 second. No. Outside of the soft serve peak, yeah. Yikes, chapter 5? Okay. We got some more diamonds. There she is, Ikue Otani.
皆さんお疲れ様でした。幸子とそして幸子の母のよしえをやらせていただきました、大谷育恵です。疲れたでしょう。お疲れ様。コープスパーティー、最終幸子編最終章、じゃなくて天神小学校最終章。どうして最終章って普通に言わないんだろう。天神小学校最終章って言ったら違うことが始まるんじゃないのみたいな。もう怖い話もうやめようよ。
やめようよ。
今回はですね、さっちゃんがなんと前から、このスタッフさんみんなにさっちゃん成仏させようよ、させてよなんて話をしたら絶対成仏しませんっていう話を聞いて、本当に目の前真っ暗だったんですけど、台本もいただいて晴れて成仏しました。イエーイ。もう戻ってこない。もう黒いさっちゃんにはならないよなんてね。まあほらぶっちゃけお仕事としてはね、まあちょっとこうどうだろうか、怖いのは苦手なんですけれど、一応いろいろさせていただいたことにはとってもなんかいい経験をさせていただきまして、さっちゃんの悪行を見ながら心も痛かったりしたんですが、やってる時はねとても楽しかったんですよなのでまあね、皆さんにも嫌な思いもさせてしまいましたが、最後にまさっちゃんが言いました。謝りたかったと。本当は謝りたかったね。いい子のさっちゃんで、まあ、とても強いパワーがあったからこんなことになってしまったんですけれど、皆さんも、力の使い方は十分気をつけて、いい世の中にしていきましょう。はい、ということでどうもありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。
Perfection. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Thank you. So, what do we have here? Yui Shishido is here.
篠崎さん、たくさん
死んじゃったね。
Yeah. Mayu is in here somewhere. Oh, jeez. Poor Mayu.
篠崎さん、生き返らせて
よ。
Oh, poor Mayu.
見ないで。見ないで。
Oh, poor Mayu.
私の内臓
見ないで。
しげに。もうしげにどこ行ってたの？先生がしげにの演技も見たいって。前にも言ったけど、しげにの演技は遠くから見てもシュワワーキラキラーって光っててすっごいんだから。だからね、しげにせっかくのチャンスを逃してほしくないなって。嫌なこともたくさんあると思うけど、その分いいことや楽しいこともたくさんあると思うの。それにしげにが演じるお芝居を見て元気になる人もたくさんいる。私みたいに。だからね、行こう。しげにならきっと大丈夫だよ。しげに。
There's a lot of Mayu.
しげに。しげに。もういい。もういいよ。私はそんなこと。違う。そうじゃない。しげに。しげにのせいじゃない。しげにのせいじゃないよ。
There's nothing here in set 27. Oh, where it is.
私がいけなかったの。私があの子たちに同情なんかするから。
Okay.
しげにのせいじゃない。寂しくて誰かと話してないとおかしくなりそうで。篠崎さんや岸沼くんの言葉ちゃんと聞けばよかった。私しげにともう一度会えただけで、それだけで嬉しかったんだよ。やめて。私はしげにに生きていてほしい。何も知らないくせに変なこと言わないで。
Yeah, shut up, Kizami.
私ね、しげにのこと大好きだったんだよ。恥ずかしいからずっと言えなかったけど、こんなことになるなら伝えておけばよかった。だからしげにには私みたいになってほしくないの。本当だよ。ダメ。しげに。しげに。嘘。いや。
And he stabbed himself. Let's see. Sakta Mishke.
Mayu. Mayu. Mayu.
It's he's like he has such good notes when he does that. Mayu. Like, what is he able to sing or something? What is this? It's so he does it. He hits the notes so well on his.
委員長、持田も中島も岸沼も。
Wow. Anyway, Sachiko. Sachiko. We have 40 Sachikos.
お姉ちゃん、 私の方に泳いできて。こっち、こっち、こっち、こっち、こっちだよ。
こっちだよ。
こっちだよ。こっちだよ。
Come on.
こっちだよ。
Come on. こっちだよ。Yeah.
急がなきゃ。急がなきゃ。急がなきゃ。急がなきゃ。死んじゃうよ。
You'll die.
死んじゃうよ。死んじゃうよ。死んじゃうよ。よしかず。あゆみ。
Yeah, a lot of it is just from that one scene.
ダメ、開けちゃ。そいつ死者だ。本があゆみを持ち主と認めたの。あゆみ、あゆみ、気をつけて。あなたが力を使えるのはその本のおかげ。絶対話しちゃダメ。あゆみ、怖い？死ぬの怖い？あゆみ、怖いのはサチと涅槃のコアにいる人。気をつけて。うん、別にいる。あゆみ、ごめん。サチコ、あんまり時間
Rip
戻せな
Sachiko.
かった。サチコ、褒めてくれるの？サチコ、謝りたかった。許してもらえないのは分かってるけど、謝りたかった。たくさんの人殺しちゃった。サチコ、いい子じゃない。褒められちゃいけない子。不思議だよ。正しいって分かったら成仏するのも怖くない。
Rest in peace, Sachiko. Rest in peace. Calavera doll. A doll that the Kisaragi students and their friends made for Sachiko in another timeline. Sadly, no one remembers doing this, including Sachiko, who simply held onto it without actually knowing why. Its shape is authentic to the Mexican calavera style often seen on Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Sachiko family photo. An old family photo of Yoshi Shinozaki that Ayumi and Naomi find at the Shinozaki estate. As a way to protect the Sachiko's father from the destiny that awaits all Shinozaki men, Yoshi intentionally scratches his face from his photograph, thinking it might be enough to trick the spirits into believing that he no longer exists. Huh. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's lore. Sachiko. Child who swallowed the Nirvana, proving her spiritual abilities stronger than anyone else's in the Shinozaki family, is released from the curse by Satoshi and company. Yoshi is next. Yoshi Shinozaki. Wait, where's Yoshi Shinozaki? Yoshi, there she is. Sachiko's mother. Her husband says she dies from the Shinozaki curse, so she creates the Nirvana and tries to relocate there to be with him forever. Problems arise, however, and Sachiko winds up swallowing the Nirvana. Regretting her actions, Yoshi chooses to live out her days with Sachiko, only for both of them to be killed by Principal Yanagihori. Motherfucking Principal Yanagihori, what a piece of shit, right? What a piece of garbage. Wow, he ruined everything. Factolupe. Where's Factolupe? There it is. A spell the former master of Heavenly Host, Sachiko, can use. Allows her to revert time, even if the same fate cannot be avoided. The road taken to get there may differ. Alright, now for the EX chapter. Okay, wow, chapter 7 was good. EX chapter 5 now. Your turn. threading the needle. No. And the depths of the mud tomb HQ. In a storage room stacked high with books to rival any libraries. I was hard at work researching my mark, squatting on the ground to read books I'd spread out before me.
ブックオブシャドウズはもともとうちのものだったんだよね。
The Book of the Shadows.
なんかルーツとか情報ないの？
It doesn't belong to the Martaba's tomb, right? So where's all the info on its roots?
カリっぽいな。
So dust in here. I hit the shelf behind me with my back when I sneezed. After a couple seconds had passed, a fairly heavy book fell from above, landing right on my spine. What the hell?
何よ！片付けとけよ、バカだな！
Put this shit away right next time, you fuckers. I observed a fallen tome, which had serendipitously opened to a photo that looked an awful lot like the very book I was seeking. Before I could read the associated passages, however, a member of the order appeared and gave me a stiff salute.
セカンドディグリーマスターマガリ幸せの石の解析が終わりました
This is Muggery
有
of the
機例
second
の
degree.
83% の本物のようです
We completed our analysis of the ever after stones. The spiritual composition shows a nominal 83% accuracy to the originals.
なあ、僕ら
Oh, yeah, good work.
岩愛子から取り上げた石ね。お前ら勝手に増やしたりしなかっただろうな。
Other stones I swiped from Aiko Niwa, though, right? You also better not have replicated the damn things without my consent.
とんでもございません
We would never.
まあいいか。
Oh, fine then.
これは私の獲物だから。出しゃばったら消すからね。
Just remember,
い
this
くら
is
マ
my
ルトバの
prey.
ものでも。
Anyone who gets in my way will be eliminated, Martha or otherwise. I'm so glad that was the fastest EX chapter. Good job. Good job. Yes. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, look at that. There you go. I accept. Let's see. We have only. Punch. Well, BRB, and then we go into chapter 8. Rest in peace, Sachi. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, give it a moment. Yeah, perfect. And this work? Yeah. Aw. Okay. Please continue to not die. Oh, let us continue with the curse. Chapter 8. Ties severed, ties mended. Rest in peace, Sachiko-chan. Oh boy, this is different. Oh, what is this? The floors and walls are completely covered in... I don't even want to know what. Oh, the school's here at least. The time really does seem to have reverted, but it's definitely very different. What was that one theory I was reading about? If time is ever turned back, you leap over the rails into the whirlpool of destiny or something. Things will never be exactly the same. Damn! Another tremor. I need to hurry. That light I saw means the seventh pillar is being born. If I don't intervene, Misto will use his false book of shadows to destroy everything all over again. Wub 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 wub. Wub 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 wub. What the fuck, glass? I'm just trying to name tag rest without the corpse. Midanda, agricultural class 1-2, Akinoni Oba. Succumb to shock upon removal of organs. Stomach contents replaced with unknown, undesirable substance. What? Oh no. Okay. Here we are. Chapter 8, let's go! Can we go this way? Towards the roof, okay. There are several eyeballs rolling around inside the shoe cubbies. They seem to be moving of their own volition. Every one of them is staring directly at you! Whoa, the world is about to end! There are carved up human remains, slaughtered piece by piece into raised sugar guppies here. Some of the chunks of flesh are still pulsating as if the person is somehow still alive. Oh, that's not good. Sections of guppies have been severely affected by the fluctuations in nirvana. Blood and other bodily fluids are oozing out of it as if it were a living being. What the fuck? Ah, fucking glass. Yeah, the story now should feel like that. Oh Jesus, there it is. And tripwire stretched across the floor here. Bye. Why has been safely removed? Locker here. Let's see, there are... I see one over there, yeah. Yeah, there's one that's kind of close. Over there. So has been eaten away by the Nirvana. It will likely never open again. So going left doesn't really work. Because there's an annoying spirit and I have no talismans. Oh no, it's stupid edgelord bastard is the image for this one. Something on the floor? It's a talisman! Yeah! Corpse. Name tag, rest without the corpse. Nijime Academy High Class 2-3, Kohei Asakura. Severed own carotid artery after killing his sanity-stricken friend. Oh. So has been eaten by Nirvana. Never again. That too? Okay. Got the wubs. Eaten by Nirvana. Name tag beside the corpse. Takamoe Shreitsu Class 3B. Takuto Chido. Succumbed to shock instantly when neck was snapped. What's on the floor there? Oh, it's in the corpse. I see. Wait, I can. Oh, this way? Wait, what? What do you mean? There's a corpse there, but I can't get to it. I can't. My chibi model has too much of a collision box. I can't go around. You see there's a corpse right in front, directly in front of me. You see it just above the pulsating ground? There's a corpse right there. I can't go there. That's unfortunate. Okay, we have a talisman now at least. Just exploring. This area? Oh, there was a stupid thing here. If I can get your attention, then. Oh, I didn't get your attention at all? Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. Something on the floor. Batteries. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Keime Academy Middle Class 1A. Miho Mai Hara. Succumb to starvation and dehydration. What the? Rude. Get off. God damn it, Japan. There wasn't even pulsating where I stepped. There's not even any pulsation where I stepped. I just decided to do that. I didn't lose any health though. But you know, it was just rude. Japan just sometimes happens, I guess. Name tag rests beside the corpse. Yanagiya High Class 3-2. Haiki Kanzaki. Succumbed to shock and bled out after all limbs were amputated. Was being eaten by Nirvana. Nom 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 nom. Well, there's a thing here. Let me get rid of it. Name tag rests beside the corpse. East Koyo. Elementary class 5-3. Erika Katabami. Suffered fatal asthma attack. Oh, rip. Okay. That must be really annoying. You get here, everyone's getting destroyed by all this stupid shit, but you just get asthma. You show up here with your asthma, and the asthma kills you. Oh. I mean, I don't know. I suppose it's much better than all the other ways everyone else is going, but it still feels like, oh man, really asthma. Let me just check. I can get the radar out. There were no stupid shadows here. Okay. Not even a blue circle means there's absolutely nothing in this little bit of map. What the hell? Eaten by Nirvana. Nom nom. You too? Name tag rests beside the corpse. Iwagawa University High, Class 1C. Natsuki Ota. Bled out and succumbed to shock after carotid artery was severed. Wop 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 wop. Wop. Wop 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 wop. Oh, there's one here too. Name tag. Mage's Guild leader Makoto Asada came from the caves and took a knife to the forehead. What does that even mean? Eaten by Nirvana. Eaten by Nirvana. Good, there's a save point right here too. Name tag. Karaka Yanagiya. High Class 3-1. Keiji Yamanami. Suffered brain contusion after taking a beating to the head. Yeah, confirmed. There's nothing here. Oh yeah, we get to save the game. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Floor here. And name tag. Takamoy Trade School Class 3B. Shota Suzuki. Fell downstairs and broke neck after leg tendons of cart. And another one right here. Name tag. KMA Academy Middle Class 1A. Yuki Uesugi. Throat sliced out. That's it. Oh, here we are. Name tag. Takamoy Trade School Class 2A. Shia Asahina. Whoops. Asahina. Bled out from stab wound. Okay. What do we got anyway? That's all of them. That's 100%. Alright, we beat the game. Good job, GG. We beat the game, GG. That's it, GG. Done. %. Now we just need chapter 8's endings. Let's go. Here we are. We can't go down yet, can we? Still. Tremendous spiritual presence at the bottom of the staircase. Countless lost souls are silently screaming in agony and despair. Best not to go this way right now. Yeah, still not the idea to do that, I figured. Just had to check for sure. Just to be sure, for sure, for sure. Chekhov's basement. One of each item. Alright, come on, Ayumi. Climb those stairs. And there's Yanagi Hori again. There's Hammer Boy. Yoshikazu Yanagi Hori. Even he couldn't avoid becoming a victim in here, just like everyone else. That's it, Yoshikazu. That's his name. After everything, he just ends up being like that. Lots of whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. Preserving the stamina by just not running at all. Because the stamina bar, invisible stamina bar is annoying. So just calmly walking the whole way. Not even tapping on the beat or anything. Alright, here we are. Alright, here we are.
すごいな。7番目の柱。知識のセフィル。
It's the seventh pillar. Seventh out of knowledge.
俺のブックオブシャドウズの力に反応して現れやがった。
I made this happen with the power of my book of shadows. What in the world?
よし。派手に現世と涅槃の壁を壊すか。この天神称号とな。ついでに2枠を。てめえも消せるとは。まさに一石二鳥ってやつか、おい。
It all begins now. Time to break down this wall down, and heavenly host with it, and erase you as well, Korniwa. One stone to kill oh so many birds. Look at his stupid knockoff book.
いい子だ。Goodbye.
Very nice. Good boy.
ぶっ潰れよ。 天神小学校
To bits with you, Heavenly or Elementary. No!
えなんだこれは
The fuck was that?
ダメやめて
You have to stop this.
愛ちゃんお願い殺さないで
Please,
お姉ちゃんは関係ないでしょ
don't kill her. This has nothing to do with this.
愛ちゃん
しゃらくせ
Oh, pathetic.
愛ちゃん
Here it comes. We stopped the nom nom fish? We stopped the weird nom nom fish? What is this power? Wow. Ayumi. Look at you. When Aiko opened her eyes, she found me standing in front of her. I had one of my arms outstretched, obviously having blocked something with it. We have the power of Sachiko and Animu and Buku Overshadows. Never forget Buku Overshadows. We have it all. We can stop your stupid nom nom fish. My arm had protected Aiko from the charging mouth, almost as a shield would.
愛子さん大丈夫
Are you okay, Aiko? Yes! We have the real book, not the fake AI slop.
その力はなんだ
What power is
い
this?
つの間に
When did you? Yeah, Misto, you your stupid AI book. You got slop. That's all you've got.
白崎
委員長
That's right. Of course, Kishinuma, Mashida, Nakashima, and Ms. Kwon were all there too.
みんな
Thank
まだ
God.
生きてる
Everybody's still alive.
小汚ねえ赤服のガキがついていない
The filthy brat in the red dress isn't with you?
おかしい一体何が
Something's wrong. What's going on?
オーラの色が異常だぞ
I see.
それは同じ時間を繰り返し辿った色だな
Aura's color's a little off. It's got the hue of someone who's repeating a moment in time.
そういうのわかるんだ
You can tell that, can you?
ああ笑ったかてめえなめんなよ畜生がぶっ壊してや
Dude, you just laugh at me, you bitch. You think you can fuck with me? I'll mess you up, you little piece of shit. Oh goodness, this guy is so edgy. Get the fuck out of here. You little...
もうやめて
Oh,
あ
just
なたの
stop.
計画はおしまいだ
Your plan ends here. I don't know how to use all my spells, so I just smacked you. That's all I did. I'm new. It's my first day,
ら
okay?
に乗るなよ篠崎あゆみ俺を誰だと思って滑るものだぞ
I would
野
just
号
cock
の
if I
生
were
き残
you.
り最後のミストだ
Ayumi Shinozaki? Just who do you think I am? I'm the one destined to rule here. The surviving member of the Yagoda. The last Misto. Is that so? You're so dead!
してやるぞあゆみ魔女の英知で
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Ayumi, with the wisdom of the witches!
わからない人に控えなさい偽物
Oh, you just don't get it, do you? Stand down, imposter. Faker.
何
What?
なぜそれおいそいつは消えたんじゃなかったのかよ騙したのか
Why do you have that? You told me it was gone. Why are you just playing a sick joke on me? As if he were in any position to be accusing me of deception.
本の中身を
I'll be taking back the contents of that book now. Yeah! Yeah, book overshadows you. Nom nom nom. Eat all those contents back up where they belong. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely annihilated. Get your AI slop out of here. My book overshadows her roared and bit hard into the false book overshadows her. Absolutely destroyed. He's molding. His book is screaming for mercy. No! This is what we do with AI slop. Stop! He still was in total panic. But it didn't stop. It wouldn't. The book overshadows my book of shadows completely devoured the imposter. The great chomp. Damn you! No! Book of Shadows does not accept you, faker. Stupid edgelord piece of garbage, get your hands off of me. The Book of Shadows' tongue stretched out like a whip, cracking itself at me. Stop. Get the fuck off. Ah.
ごめんなさい。あなたも食べられるわよ。
You need to stop. It'll eat you too, you know. Yeah. Damn it!
おいサトシ、こいつを抑えるぞ。手伝え。
Hey, Satoshi. I'm gonna pin him down. Help me out. You bet.
あんた、おとなしくするんだ。
Hold still now, okay? You getting arrested, bitch. Citizens arrested. The fucking fellows. Citizens arrest. The book of showers just gets like a nice little burp. Oh, this is golden.
観念なさい。あなたは危険だから縛らせて。
Cinema, yep. It's over. You're too much of a danger to everyone, so we're gonna tie you up. I produced a handkerchief from my pocket.
俺がやるよ。
I'll do it. Not should have tied Misto's wrists together. Oh, another earthquake. Look. Oh, this is still happening, yeah.
どうして？
Why?
セフィラの起動は防いだのに。
We stopped the Sephiroth from activating.
まだ終わっちゃいねえのさ。
It's not over yet.
涅槃をすべて抑え込んだとでも思っているのか。
Did you really think you could hold down the Nirvana all by yourself?
今その本が食い散らかした俺の集めた分の涅槃はブックオブシャドウズのすべてではない。
The Nirvana that's been gathered and eaten by that book does not represent the whole of the Book of Shadows.
言っただろう。
Book of Shadows.
天神章を形成している涅槃とは別に意志を持つ涅槃のコアが存在すると。
I told you before, didn't I? The Nirvana has a core separate from that which gives shape to heavenly hosts, and that core possesses a consciousness all on its own.
涅槃のコアの意志。
And that core has its
サ
own
ツコが言っていた
consciousness.
涅槃の中の人っていうのはこのことなの？
Is that what Sachiko meant by the person in Nirvana's core? Yeah, we have to deal with that.
コアの意志が知識のセフィラを起動させる。現実世界に涅槃が侵食し融合する未来は変わらない。
The core's thoughts will activate the Sephiroth of knowledge, fusing the real world and the nirvana as one and bringing it to his knees, with or without my intervention.
俺がやろうとしたのは暴走状態にある涅槃のコアのコントロールだ。
My goal in all this was to gain control of the decidedly berserk core of this dimension.
だが敵に秩序のない破壊が来るぞ。どうするつもりだ？
Would you stop that from happening, leaving no other outcome for your world than a gradual, disorderly, chaotic destruction? So, what are you gonna do about it?
私がやるわ。この本の保管を。
I'll do what you couldn't. I'll finish it. I'll complete this book.
やってみろ。
Is that so?
日の絵や仲間に頼ってばかりの甘ったれなお前がどこまで成長できるのか見てやる。
Well, let's see what you can manage then. Let's see if the little coward who always relied on her big sister and her friends is finally going spine.
この涅槃のどこかに眠るブックオブシャドウズのこの本を生んだ魔女の意志と対峙してみるがいい。
This is a book of shadows. Core sleeps somewhere in its nirvana. Just try to confront the will of the witch who created this book. See what happens.
普通の人間なら100回気が狂うだろうけどな。
The normal human will go mad 100 times over. This prospect of us going mad seemed to amuse him. He smirked.
内田君、中島さん、岸沼君、クオン先生、愛子さん。来てくれてありがとう。
Thank you for coming here.
本当に嬉しかった。
I'm truly happy to have friends like you.
今すぐ現世に戻って手段はある。
But you all need to return to the real world now. Do you have a way back?
大丈夫よ。もうすぐこの幸せの石も霊力がチャージされるわ。
Well said. The spirit charge on my ever after stones is almost at capacity.
やっと帰れるのね。
So we can finally get home.
よかった。
Well, that's great to hear.
篠崎は
What about you, Shinozaki?
私はやり残したことがある。
I have something I need to take care of.
なんだよ
What is it?
付き合うよ篠崎。
Whatever it is, you can count on us to help out, Shinozaki.
お前を連れ戻すために来たんだからな。
We came here to bring you back after all. Isn't that right, everyone? You bet.
そうだよ。
That's
委員長。
right, class rat.
ううん。大丈夫。
I'll be fine.
私もすぐ戻るから。
I'll head back on my own soon.
そうはいかねえよ。
No way, no how.
手伝わせてくれ。
Let us help you, Shinozaki.
一人でやるよりみんなでやった方が早いはずだ。
It'll go faster if we all do it than if it's just you. Gollum, get the fuck out. You have to ruin it, don't you? Why are you still here? Oh, you're molding, aren't you? Because you're just a worthless little fetus Gollum, aren't you?
中島さん。
なんだ。
What's wrong?
どうしたナオミ。
What happened, Naomi?
この子、みんなには見えてないの。
Can no one else see her? Oh, okay.
どうしたんだよナオミ。
What's wrong, Naomi? Suddenly, a vision flashed in Naomi's head, as if she was seeing through someone else's eyes for a moment. What? What? Well, I guess the basement's open again. Yuka, what are you doing here? Oh, Nii-chan, I'm scared. She She rolled the cancel off all damage. Perfect. Pixel. She framed perfect dot rolled as soon as she hit the ground. Yeah. Somebody help me. God damn it, Yuka. Why are you here?
おい、しっかりするんだ、ナオミ。
Snap out of it, Naomi. They had to keep Yuka going, didn't they?
Satoshi.
Satoshi? Yeah.
ナオミ。よかった。
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, this is bad.
どうしたんだよ、急に。
Oh, what do you mean? What happened? Yuko ended up getting stuck in the basement again. This isn't the first time this has happened. Just now,
ナオミ。
今そこに黒い服の女の子がいて、ここから飛び降りたの。
I saw a girl in black just now. She jumped down from here.
黒い服。
A girl in black.
中島さん、その子目も真っ黒だった。
Were her eyes black too by any chance? Yeah, they were.
俺には何も見えなかったぞ。
Oh, I didn't see anything.
なあ、サトシ。
Did you, Satoshi?
あ
Nothing here either.
サチだわ。
Sachi.
あ、サチ。
Sachi?
サチ子の双子の姉。生まれる前にヨシエさんのお腹の中で亡くなったという胎児の霊。
Sachiko's twin sister, the spirit of an unborn baby who died in utero.
篠崎真希菜さんの団地から私がこれを持ってきたせいで現世から連れてきてしまったの。
I brought these here from Makina Shinozaki's home without thinking, and in doing so, I brought Sachi's spirit over here from the real world as well. Whoops. The stupid teeth.
大きさからして乳歯か。
Oh, they look like big teeth.
だな。
Yeah.
このところ無差別に現世を蝕んでいた強い霊ね。
She's a strong, evil spirit who's been eating away at the world around her indiscriminately for some time.
私の会社でもずっと後を追っていた悪霊だわ。
My company have been after her for quite a while now,
より力が増幅されていたのね。
and it seems her powers have increased quite significantly since coming to this dimension.
お守りになるかもしれない。持田君、持ってて。
Those might just serve you well as a protective charm. I think you should hold on to them, Mochida.
だけど、それじゃあ篠崎は。
But Shinozaki, if I have them, you won't.
私にはこの本があるから。
I have this book.
先生、
What's
さっきね、その女の子の見てる景色みたいなのがこの目に見えたの。
I just saw what the girl in black saw from this eye. Naomi removed the patch from her left eye. Her injury hadn't healed in the slightest. Oh no, her cursed eye is seen from Sachi. Oh no. You have golem vision. Her left eye was clouded over with blisters blanketing the pupil. It spelled out the name Sachi.
ひでな。
Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that sucks. You have to deal with stupid Sachi vision.
ナオミ、お前。
中島さんの目は霊の念を受けた火傷のような症状。
Nakashima's eye is the result of a
冷
spirit's
水の
will,
目薬をさしているから。
literally
治るよ。
burning itself into her. She's been using eye drops made from holy water, however, so she should fully recover in time.
見えたイメージは、もしかしたらその目があの霊の視界を見せたのかもしれないね。
The image she saw, however, may in fact be a reflection of what the spirit itself is seeing.
だとしたらサトシ、
If that's the
その
case,
サチってこの幽霊が地下の防空壕に入っていったの。
then
そして
Satoshi,
ゆかちゃんの声が。
the Sachi girl, went into the underground bomb shelter, and I definitely heard Yuka's voice in there.
なんだって。
What?
そんなバカな。
That's impossible.
あいつは家にいるはずだ。
Oh, she should be at home right now.
いや、
No, no.
来てるね。
She's most certainly here. Yeah, thanks, edgelord piece of shit. You're the one responsible for bringing her here. You didn't have to bring her here, but you did. You had to do it, didn't you, huh?
お前。
You're responsible.
持田聡。いい子だな。お前の妹は。 お兄さんがピンチだと言ったら必死になってついてきたぜ。
Your little sister is such a very doting girl. When I told her that her brother was in danger, she wasted no time at all following me into this dimension.
本当に
Is Yuka
いるのか
seriously here?
お前ら天神症を一度くぐった人間は死のループを繰り返したことにより特殊なオーラをまとっているんだ。
People like you who've been to Heavenly Host have a special aura about you. One that signifies you've been through the loop of death, as it were.
中でも
Survived
幸子と
birthday
直に
bash.
接触し心を通わせたことがあるあの子は常人の何
Oh
倍
my
も
god,
霊
it
力に
is
蓄え
really is canon! That chapter of becoming friends with little sister Sachiko and being big sister Yuka. That's actually relevant for the plot. It's relevant for the plot, for real. As she, among all of you, came to direct contact with Sachiko and established a bond of sympathy with her, giving her quite the well of spiritual energy to draw from. It's actually all of Book of Shadows and all of Birthday Bash is all relevant. Everything is relevant. I'll give them that. They actually tied everything together. Everything.
そうこの世に
Really.
あの子を超える敵役はいない。
I can think of no one more well suited to this world than she. Damn it. Okay, he's got me there. That was a good. That was good. You rat bastard.
俺の神聖ブックオブシャドウズに涅槃のコアを入れる導水になってもらうために呼んだのさ。
I summoned her here to be used as the water conveyance through which the Nirvana's core will be delivered to my new book of shadows.
ひどいことを。
That's unconscionable. I don't want to hear unconscionable from you, Kuan.
今も校舎の地下で霊力を絞り取ってるが、俺のはもうなくなったから用なしだな。
Even at this very moment, I'm squeezing every last drop of spirit energy from her in the school's basement, but, well, now that my book's gone, she's of no further use to me at all.
あら、引き取りに行くなら急げよ。サチが向かったんだろ。
So you best hurry if you plan to get her back. Satch's on her way here right now, after all. Oh no. Oh no, you used the trigger word for Satoshi. Now he's gone.
待って先生、私も行く。
Wait, let's go on. I'm going too.
でもその目じゃ。
But with you either way it is.
行く。
No, I'm
ゆか
going.
ちゃんを早く助けてあげたいの。
I want to help save Yuka as quickly as possible.
わかったわ。行きましょう。
Understand. Let's go then.
私は。
I'll. Oh hey, yeah, Aiko, you're not dead. You got to keep your head. Look at that. Look at you, Aiko.
愛ちゃんは岸沼くんと一緒に篠崎さんについててあげて。私たちもゆかちゃんを助けたらすぐ戻るよ。
You stay with Kishinuma and Shinozaki, okay? Once you've successfully rescued Yuka, we'll come back for you.
わかった。
Okay,
お姉ちゃん。
sis. Aiko was looking down and turning slightly red as she said that. Miss Corn did not fail to notice. Her face lit up brighter than I'd ever seen it.
それじゃあ岸沼くん。
Alright,
お願いね。
Kishinuma, please look after my sister if you would. Sure thing. Meow.
お姉ちゃんって呼んでくれたの。
Oh, she actually
いつ
called
ぶ
me
りか
sis.
しら。
I can't even remember the last time that happened. Gah.
目痛い？
Does your eye hurt?
辛そうね。ちょっと待って。
You look like you're suffering quite a bit. Hold on just a moment.
はい、目薬。早く楽になるといいわね。
I'll put some eye drops. Hopefully, they'll keep the pain under control. Thanks.
篠崎
岸 菱沼くんもゆかちゃんを探しに行ってあげて。地下防空壕は男の子多い方がいいと思う。
Could you join the search party too, Kishinuma? You never know what'll be down there. The more guys, the better, I think.
けどよ、
But what about you?
私は大丈夫。
I'll be fine.
この本があるからこんな人に負けない。
I have this book, and this jerk can't intimidate me anymore.
楽しいな。
Well, you certainly seem confident.
すぐ戻る。
I'll be back in a jiff.
あゆみ。なあ、あゆみ。
Hey, Ayumi.
俺の名はほどけ。
Untie me.
おとなしくしてて。
Just
全部終わ
still.
らせたら一緒に連れて帰ってあげるから。
When everything's all over, I'll take you back.
本気？あゆみちゃん。
Seriously, Ayumi. Yeah.
こんな人でもきっといなくなったら悲しむ人がいると思う。
I think even somebody like this must have people who'd miss him if he were gone.
いねえよ、バカ。
Like I do.
情けが、おい、上から目線か、こら。
The fuck's wrong with you, bitch? I don't need your pity or your charity. You think you're so much better than me, huh? Wow. He really is edgelord trash. Listo suddenly began to act hysterical, as if my words had struck a nerve somewhere deep in the core of his soul. Aiko was not amused. She stared him down and easily won. He quickly regained his composure, however, and took a more casual, more relaxed posture. His tone almost made it sound like he was getting ready to strike a deal with us.
なあ、あゆみ。
Tell me, Ami.
世界を動かしている原動力ってなんだかわかるか？
Do you know what the driving force of the world is?
悪意。
Malice.
悪意とは
Malice is
人が人を陥れ不幸を願う気持ち、心そのもの。呪いと言ってもいい。
the heart of one person as he knowingly deceives another, or the genuine wish for misfortune to befall one's fellow man. It's really no different than a curse.
それは決して恨みから発生する
But
被
unlike
害者
curses,
側から生まれるのみの概念ではない。むしろ加害者側にこそ蔓延しているものだ。
it's not the hatred of the victim that spawns it, but that of the assailant. I could hardly wait to see where this was going. I was ready for him to throw me a curveball and try to trick me into helping him. And all I could think was, good luck with that.
俺のじいさんが作った教団
See,
ヤゴーラ滅んだ。ぐまいな。無能力者の祖先どもに異端者として糾弾され迫害されてな。
spiritual organization my grandpa built, Yagora, fell to ruin. My asshole ancestors, who had no ability to speak of, I should know, persecuted as heretics.
危険な集団になり下がっていた魔術結社マルトゥワにブックオブシャドウズなんてもの持たせていたらろくなことにならねえ。
But leaving the Book of Shadows there to fall in the hands of a dangerous organization of black magic practitioners like Martha's Tomb just had bad news written all over it.
そう考えたじいさんは禁忌の書としてその存在を隠すためにそいつを盗み出し
That's what
秘密
Gramps
に新
thought
作家
anyway.
に託した。
So he stole the forbidden tome, smuggled it away from their grubby hands, and secretly entrusted it to the Shinozaki family.
すべては世のため。
Everything he did,
正義に燃えた人だったらしい。
he did to save the world. He was practically burning with righteous fury.
だが
But naturally,
周りからは眉唾だの詐欺師だの化け物だのと散々バッシングされたあげく
his peers thought he
家
was
まで
nuts.
焼かれて無一文。
They called him a bastard fake, a swindler, or a downright monster. They even burned his house down.
ついには気が狂って
Don't know exactly how he
街
died,
中を走り回って死んだそうだ。
but I know he really was nuts by then. Lost his marbles and died while running around town like a chicken with his head cut off, I hear.
その息子である俺の親父と母親も
His son,
綺
then,
麗に自殺した。
my father, committed suicide, as did my mother. Wrapped things up for the townsfolk all nice and clean like.
何度引っ越しても居場所を嗅ぎつけてきやがるクソどもに窓を割られたり
No matter
罵
where I
声を浴
moved
びせ
since
られる
then,
人生に疲れ果てたんだ。
There'd always be pieces of shit tracking me down, breaking my windows, cursing my family's name. It was starting to get real old. I shrunk back a bit. I definitely wasn't expecting this from Misto. Nor was I quite certain how to react to it.
親が死んだ直後だったのだ。事件を面白がった記者たちが次々とやってきた。
After my parents died, reporters started swarming my house day after day. They were eating this shit up.
ガキだった俺を捕まえに毎日近所でも評判の変わり者夫婦自殺、戦慄のオカルト屋敷に潜入ってな。
They tried to catch me off guard and turn anything I said into news stories with headlines like creepy local couple commits suicide infiltrating the hair-rising occult home.
生前世間にどんな恨み事を言っていたとか、何か面白い不幸はなかったかとか。
They asked me if my parents ever told me their regrets, if I had any juicy stories of horrible family misfortunes.
あげくに嘘か事実かなんて関係ない。面白けりゃいいんだって三文筋書きのペラ紙まで持ってきやがった。
One of them even held up a sheet of loose leaf paper that said something like, "It doesn't matter if it's true or not, as long as it's entertaining."
だがな、そいつらの期待に反して、俺の両親は一言もよう呪ったりしていなかった。
Despite what the press seemed to think of them, my parents never once cursed the world. His eyes were swimming. I didn't get the sense that he was lying about any of this.
毎日産地になると、金もないのにおやつに小さなガムをくれた。そんなもんでも嬉しくて、俺はすぐ泣き止んだものさ。
Every day at 3, they'd give me a piece of gum to chew on as a treat. Even though they had no money whatsoever, it made me so happy and always got me to stop crying. Well, I felt for him. I genuinely felt for him. I guess this explains why he just randomly gave us gum, I guess, maybe.
ある日、
One day.
気がついたら俺はマスゴミ野郎のコートにライターのオイルをかけていた。
Before I consciously realized what I was doing, I doused one of those paparazzo's coats in lighter fury.
そのまま火をつけてやったら速攻捕まって
It set the fucker on fire. Want to get me thrown in juvie.
あゆみ、
Now,
お前の祖先だってそうだろ。俺たちだけじゃない。
just try and tell me your ancestors weren't exactly the same as mine, Ayumi. And it's not just us.
安心、弱い者いじめ、見渡せば同じ構図ばかりじゃねえか。
Jealousy, pride, bullying. It's all the same damn thing when you get down to it.
呪いを振りかざして世に不幸をまき散らしているのは俺たち能力者じゃねえ。誰やろうパンピーどもだ。
Practitioners like us aren't the ones responsible for the curse. We're not the ones spreading the misfortune. It's a piece of shit peasants who are scared of us at the root of it all.
人と違うということはな。
But hey,
あゆみ、
that's just what it means to be different from ordinary humans, right, Ayumi?
この世ではそれだけで悪なんだ。
That's what the real world's like. If you're different, you're a pariah. You're evil.
お父さんもお母さんもお姉ちゃんが決めた将来のことひどく言うから好きじゃない。
I don't like the way your dad and mom talked about what you decided to do with your life, sis.
世間体とかそういうの頑張ってる人に失礼だよ。
There was all decency this and keeping up appearances that, but they were talking about you, and you always put everything you've got into everything you do. It was really insulting. You know, it flashed me a kindly smile and patted me on the head.
あゆみちゃん、お母様たちを悪く言ってはいけませんよ。
You shouldn't speak ill of mom and dad.
悲しい運命から私たち家族を守るために本家から絶縁してもらって静かに暮らしているのだから。
We broke off from the main line and began living peacefully in order to spare our families from what would surely be a sad fate.
そこへ近寄ろうとする私を止めるのは当たり前。むしろ優しさからの忠告なのですよ。
And it makes perfect sense for them to oppose actions that they feel might lead us down that road again. Their warning surely comes from a place of kindness.
な、
See?
この世には至るところに 悪意という呪いが蔓延してんだよ。
This curse called malice is spreading across the world, town by town.
お前の祖先も散々な苦渋を舐めてきたはずだ。優れた人間が撃たれる世界に何の価値がある？
Your ancestors went through so many struggles, and look at how they were treated. What value is there in a world where superior specimens of humanity are attacked by the masses?
だからってあなたが命を奪うの？
Is that why you take people's lives?
増えすぎた豚どもは数を減らして思考を奪い、恐怖で縛り付けて律するしかない。
Overpopulation has polluted the earth with pigs, and I feel it is my duty to thin their numbers and crush their holier than thou ideals. By tying them down with fear, I can control them. Misto slammed his foot on the ground.
少なくとも私のお姉ちゃんはそんなこと言わない。
For what it's worth, my sister would never agree with you. I still felt for him. I pitied him. My eyes were starting to mist over as well. I wanted more than anything to reach him, to save him. But you can't fix him.
優しすぎたんだ。
You know, it's too kind for her own
バ
good.
カがつくほどな。
Stupidly kind.
俺ともよく対立してた。
We fought about that a lot.
あなたの師匠だったって話は。
So what you said about her being your mentor?
本当だ。
Oh, that's part
俺が
true.
両親以外で初めて心を開いた人間だった。
She was the first person I ever opened up to, aside from my parents.
俺と日野江は短い期間だが共にいて伴侶にとまで考えていた。
Despite how short a time we had together, I thought of her as a real partner in crime. She was my companion.
天涯孤独のこの俺が人を愛するなんて後にも先にもあの時だけだ。
As someone with no relatives, that was the only time I ever really felt like I loved another human being. Thought so.
あれほどの優しさと許しを持つ人間にはもう二度と会えないだろう。
Never met a single other person with such an excess of kindness and forgiveness in her heart, and I doubt I ever will again. My eyes widened, and Misto's eyes became more distant. When he spoke about Hinoe, it's like he was staring into the past. His whole facial expression reflected such incredible loneliness.
あなた、
So,
お姉ちゃんと。
you and sis were
だがよ、
still.
己を犠牲にして他人を救うなんてのは偽善だろう。
Sacrificing yourself to save someone else is bullshit. It's hypocrisy, pure, it's simple.
自分を傷つけるってことは
Hurting yourself.
周囲の人間も傷つけるってことだ。
Just winds up hurting everyone else around you.
自殺者を救って身代わりになって自分の家族を泣かせたとする。それは正しいのか？
Would you die in place of someone who's trying to commit suicide? Your family would be sick with grief. And that doesn't seem right, does it? I couldn't answer. I'd been repenting the actions that led to my sister's death this whole time and really couldn't argue with what Misto was telling me.
他人を思いやれるのは優れた人間だよ。
Compassion for others is strictly the domain of superior humans.
底抜けに人を許すから。疑うことを知らねえから。
They forgive everyone, without exception. They don't understand what it means to question or doubt.
意味もなく。
They get
ただ
assaulted
運悪く強姦なんて目に遭う。
physically, sexually, for no other reason than because people are naturally malicious. This was the first time I'd ever heard of this. It was a hard pill to swallow. All I could remember were the smiles. And those were as genuine as could be. Behind them, there may have been hidden wounds caused by people taking advantage of her gentle nature in downright unfathomable ways.
その日の絵も今やこの世にはいない。
And that sweet, kindly Hinoe is no longer in this world.
聞けば取るに足らない愚民を救うため お前が行った術のせいで死んだらしいじゃねえか。
Rumor has it she died to save a greedy asshole who was meddling in matters she couldn't possibly understand.
どこまで犠牲にならなきゃいけねえんだ。優れた人間がよ。
How much does that poor girl have to sacrifice? How much pain must a superior human like being like her be subjected to? I'm reading all messed up. How much pain must a superior human being like her be subjected to? Not finished yet.
まだ終われない。
This world needs to be corrected.
区民どもに俺の正義を見せんだよ。
It's up to me to show those peasants, those pigs, just what their sins have begun.
名をほどけ。
So what do you say, Yumi? Untie me.
日の絵の妹だ。篠崎の力を持つお前は素質のある選ばれし者のはずだ。
You wield the full power of the Shinozaki family lineage.
世界を進めないか。
You have the makings of a chosen one. Why don't we work together and unite this world as one? So after all this, are we gonna get a choice that leads to a wrong end or not? And then I'm gonna reload and start fast forwarding all the dialogue.
お姉ちゃんはそんなこと望んでない。
'Cause that's not what sis would want. What the fuck? He broke out.
残念だよ。
Wrong answer, Yumi. Hacks. The book over shadows better not affect you at all, though. Misto stared down at me with an ice-cold look in his eyes, tossing away the handkerchief that was supposed to have been tied securely around his wrists.
両手いつでも解けたの？
Does that mean he could have broken free anytime he wanted?
お前も愚民だ。
You're a fool as well.
涅槃に食われて死ぬのは相当苦しいらしいぜ。
Being devoured alive by the Nirvana is supposedly quite an agonizing way to go, I hear.
さっきナイフで殺してやろうとしたの。
I was showing you mercy earlier.
大丈夫だ。
Want to try to kill you with my knife. Oh no! Boku of Shadows, why are you letting him do that to you? Oh wait!
一つ教えておいてやるよ、歩み。
I'll let you in a little secret, Ayumi.
粛清者としての活動を行っている。
You've already been purging the world yourself, and you don't even know it.
お前が何度もこの涅槃天神症で倒している黒い霊。現実世界でまだ生きている人間の生き量なんだ。
Those countless black shadowy figures you've been exercising here in Heavenly Host. Those are the spirits of human beings, live human beings from the real world, or formerly live. Sounds like bullshit to me, just to get to me.
なんてこと。
Oh, what?
現世と涅槃が融合を始めたせいで、その隙間からこっちに迷い込んできた半分の魂さ。
Because the real world and Nirvana have begun fusing together. Human souls have begun stumbling halfway in through the cracks and appearing here as black shadows.
つま
What?
りお前は人殺し。
Which would make you, I believe, a murderer.
お前が霊を叩き殺すたび、現実世界ではそいつの体がへし折れて変死してるのさ。
Each time you kill one of these figures, the other half of the soul dies with it. That person's body is snapped in half in the real world, dying instantly and mysteriously. Sounds like bullshit. Where's your proof, bro? Sauce, please. I was still laid out flat on the ground, reeling from the punch and from the shock of this new revelation of light. I clenched my teeth and tried to pull myself up, desperately wanting to recapture this fugitive, but I was too unstable to keep my balance, plummeting back to the floor right away.
無様だな。
Oh, it's too painful to watch.
覚悟がなさすぎんだよ、お前は。
Why would you come here when you're so hopelessly unprepared?
俺は行くぜ。
I'm off
世界が滅びるその瞬間まで。
until the world ends.
お前はそうして這いつくばっているがいいさ。
You might as well just keep on sitting right there and thinking about what you did. Wait! Mister! Don't. Don't shout my fucking name, bitch!
じゃあな。はい。
See you around, Yumi.
お前はバカだが、まっすぐなところだけは日の目にそっくりだ。
You're a dumbass through and through, but I gotta say, you definitely take after your sister with that straight-laced attitude of yours. I made it to peck up, yeah. The book better reject him.
本物だ。本物をゲットしたぞ。
Bro, you didn't seppuku yourself and then slash yourself open. The book is not gonna be pleased. Come on now. You're a bitch.
涅槃のコアをここに戻せば、この本は
Can we
完
just
成だ。
return the court, Nirvana's court of this?
神になれんぜ。
The book will be complete, and I'll be like unto a god, huh? Yeah, that's right. You. What do you
どう
want?
して生きてやがる。
How are you still alive? It was Satsuki. She was standing directly in Misto's path. Her entire face was stained in red, with only her white eyes breaking through. She wavered in place as she stared directly, wordlessly, into Misto's soul. A moment later, Misto noticed something else behind her. One of the red helms that had been wandering the school. You too.
ユカの見張りはどうした。
Oh, what happened to God
な
and
んで
Yuka?
ここにいる。この役立たずの鉄くずが。
Why are you even here, you worthless tin can? Ah! Oh wow, pop. Yeah, the book is rejecting you. Suddenly, Satsuki's head split down the middle into 8 equally sized portions like a flower budding. Nice. These petals then closed around Misto's head, tearing it clean from his body. That's what you get. You didn't earn the book over shadows, you fucking AI using faker. Get out of here. Blood spurted from his neck and his appendages twitched. Wait a minute.
うるさい男も死ねば従順になるわね。
You didn't earn it either though, bitch. Trash. You know what, how obnoxious they were in life? Everyone's always so calm and peaceful when they're dead. Although kind of murdering him like that will probably please the book, to be honest. So maybe the book will be okay for a little bit. It'll be satisfied for now.
こんな本さえなければ。
If only you'd never gotten your hands on this book.
無様ね、ミスト。本当は約束通り私が殺したかったわ。
It's really a rather pathetic end, Misto. I wish I could have killed him myself as promised.
ここに赤い模様たくさんあったでし
You see?
ょ。うちの調査機関がすでに入ってるのよね。
There were already a lot of red marks here, weren't there? That's because we Martabas had already come to investigate.
あんたが連れてきたこいつもね、実はうちの子だったのよ。
This doll you brought with you was a member of Martabas too myself, in fact. Oh, don't just do that.
ヤ
Sucks.
ゴーラが滅んだって聞いたら、うちの兄弟ますます図に乗っちゃうんじゃないかな。
This sucks. The order's gonna get so cocky. Once they hear the Yagoras are gone, I'm not looking forward to that. My guy suddenly grabbed Sasuke's hair and pulled her in. Honestly.
持田ゆかから離れるなって言ったろ。化け物。
What to stay with Yuka Matsuda, didn't I, you monster?
はい、マガリ様。
Yes, Mistress Margari. Okay. Big brother, Satsuki, I'm stuck in the basement again. Oh no. Almighty God, cleanse this house sins. The Lord hath spoken, no soul may reside in trees that have died. Yuko was in a seemingly empty room, though she could hear prayers echoing around her. Sounded like the prayers one might expect from a demonic exorcism. I'm scared. Where am I? Oh, Nietzsche. I don't believe it. Big brother wouldn't lie to me. He can't be dead. Heavenly Father, Almighty God, take mercy on this impure soul. Strike down this person with one firm swing of thy divine blade, O Lord. Do it, you won't. Ties severed, ties mended. All endings get though. Alright. Misuto Kiriya. Book of Shadows. Demon. Yagora Society. Helm. Chapter 6. Yes. Misuto Kiriya. There you are. The sole surviving member of the Yagora Society lost his grandfather and both his parents when they were persecuted for practicing dark magic, creating within him an intense hatred for the world and its people. Takes the Book of Shadows that his grandfather gave to the Shinozaki family, intent on using it to cleanse the world that wronged him. Where are you, Book of Shadows? Book of Shadows. There you are. The culmination of all the wisdom and knowledge of the witches contains a laundry list of spells, including numerous examples of forbidden dark magic. The Witch Queen's powers are sealed within as well, and the book itself seems to have a mind of its own. Alright, demon. Somewhere down here. There it is. Evil entity from the ever after. Be it god or mortal, demons were summoned into the nirvana through the black magic experimentation of the martabas within a heavenly home. Now we have your Agora Society. There you are. A group of magic practitioners founded by Misto's grandfather, with the martabas focused on black magic. The Agora seeks to counterbalance them through charitable work. Branded heretics, however, they are systematically eliminated, with their last remaining allies taken out by Nagari. The only surviving member is Misto. Now Red Helm, where are you, piece of shit? There you are. An artificial human animated through spiritual manipulation by members of Martaba's tomb, sometimes called dolls. Misto was able to co-opt one to watch over Yuka. Oh, we still have a few things left. There are 3 tracks left. Okay. Not many left. Two chapters left. And this one. Yes. Separation. I remember I was leaning against a wall in a small basement room with indirect lighting, and Hino was sitting in his chair across the room from me, holding a coffee mug. A beautiful silver bracelet on her left wrist caught the light, sparkling majestically.
とにかく検査結果が陰性でよかった。
Oh, thank goodness the test results were negative at least.
いいか、日野へ。必ず俺がお前を襲ったチームの奴らを一人残らず八つ裂きにする。
Swear to you, Hinoe, I'll track down every member of the team that assaulted you and tear them to fucking ribbons.
子孫なく惰性を貪り、汚らしく息をし、
Pieces of shit have no reason to live.
ガキを量産するゴミどもが。
They don't deserve to breathe the same air as us. All they do is mass produce little fuckers just like themselves. God damn it!
こんな世の中滅べばいいだろう。
This world just needs to die!
潰してやる。
And I'm gonna crush it myself with my own two hands! Hinoe's tone of voice was calm and soothing. She was trying to bring me back from the rage that had consumed me.
私ね、子供の頃に思ったことがあるの。
When I was younger, I used to think much the same way.
どうしようもなく辛い時、誰も助けてくれない時、
I couldn't do anything but suffer.
友達に裏切られたって
And no one was ever there to help me. I felt like even my friends had betrayed me.
世の中の家族以外みんな死んじゃえばいいのにって
I truly wish that outside of my
考えてしまったの。
family,
中学2年生の時にね、
everybody in the entire world would just drop dead. I was a sophomore in junior high at the time.
俺は
I
今でもそう思ってる。
still think that way.
でもね、
And I did too,
その後大人になるまで過ごしてきて思うの。
for a long time. But then I grew up.
いろんな人に出会って知り合って親友になって
And I realized that I'd met and become good friends with so many different people in just those few short years.
この人たちがこの世にいてくれてよかったって
And I was glad to have those people in this
生
world.
きててくれてよかったって
I was glad to know that they were alive.
後悔するよ。
So please know,
一時の感情で
you'll
全
regret
て
it.
終わらせてしまったら
If you end everything based on how you feel at one single moment in time,
あなたの物語はお話みたいにここで終わったりしないんだから。
your tale won't come to a happy end like a regular story should.
うっせえな。
Oh, shut up.
俺のこの思想は長年積み上げてきた結果だ。12秒と一緒にすんな。
My ideology comes from all the crap I've had to live through. This is no junior high grudge.
俺はな、弱い者いじめしかできない世の中に弱者の反撃を食らわせるんだよ。
I want to see those who terrorize the weak get what's coming to them from the people they hurt.
あなたは理想が絶対に揺るがないんだね。
There's no hesitation in your ideals, is there?
羨ましいな。
No hesitation at all in your ideals, is there? I'm rather envious of that. You know, I closed her eyes and smiled. She then drew her knees into her chest and wrapped her arms around them, contemplating something.
ひもえ、
私そんなあなたにはついていけそうにない。
I don't think I can be with someone like you.
泣くなよ。ひもえ。
Oh, don't cry, Hinoe.
ごめんね。
Sorry.
ごめんね。
I'm sorry.
謝んなよ。
Don't apologize.
謝んなって。
Come on, it's okay.
ごめんね。
So sorry. Hinoe buried her head in her hands and began to cry.
謝んなよ。
You don't need to apologize.
考えの相違から日の絵と別れて数年が経ち、俺はそれから粛清の使命のもとに
We separated that day due to irreconcilable differences in our personal philosophies. And that's around when I began working toward what I felt was my destiny. The Purge.
あ
And
あ、や
yeah,
っとさ。
I did it.
人がいっぱいいるところを選んでたくさん殺した。ゴミどもの一味なら誰でもよかっ
I
た。
chose a highly populated area and killed a lot of people. And it didn't even bother me because they were all just pieces of human waste polluting the world. My headless corpse now lay in the heavenly host Nirvana. A silver bracelet dimly glinting upon its wrist. Jun Oscar. Ne Matsuzaki. Yes. Go. Okay. Well, let's get the diamonds now. 2 diamonds have been unlocked. Jun Oscar. So, tell us your feelings. You precious diamond who had to play the voice of Misto Kiria.
あ、どうもこんにちは。ミスター役の大塚潤です。
こんにちは。
皆さんプレイありがとうございます。
Yes.
実はですね、私このコープスシリーズにですね、ずっと出たいと言い続けておりまして、ついに今回に、出させていただくことが決まりまして、非常に楽しく撮らせていただきました。
Glad.
ただ絶対驚く方だろうと思ったら、まさかのね、そっち側だったっていうね。
Yeah.
まあ僕としても新しい役だったので、皆さん楽しめたら嬉しいなと思います。はい、また何かの機会でまたミスト君に会えれば、その時はもう少し大きく、もう年齢的に伸びないか身長はね、でも彼と共に僕も大きくなりたいなと思っております。はい、皆さん怖かったですか？怖かったですか？トイレとか平気ですか？シャワーとかね、浴びてると怖いよね。ざまみろ。ではさようなら。
Yeah, he was a good shithead character. He was a good shithead character at least. A good hateable character. He did good either way. Yeah. Where are you? Ne Matsuzaki. You know Shinozaki, there she is. Chan.
日の絵役の松崎玲です。今収録が終わりました。いやー、今回も叫んだ。いやー、ほんといろんな叫びをやりましたね。私日の絵役すごい気に入ってて、あんなお姉さんがいたらいいなと思ってたんですが、前作で残念ながらね、ちょっと痛い感じで終わってしまったので、もうやれることはないのかなって思ってたんですけど、コープスパーティーの収録があるって聞いて、もしかしたらやれるかもと思ったらあって、すごい嬉しかったんですけど、日の絵のセリフがそんなになく、他のいろんなキャラがたくさん入っていて、なるほどと思いつつやったんですが、私でもですね、そもそも実はホラーがすごく苦手で、大変申し訳ないんですけど、夢とかに出てくるので、私今までやったことないんですね。でも今回はやれるかな。
No, do the other one.
やっぱりいろんなキャラをやってて、でも怖いけどみんなには怖がってほしいので、すごくこんな感じで言ったらみんな怖がってくれるかな、へへって思いながらやったので、その辺でぜひ皆さんが怖がってくれたら嬉しいです。でも私は怖いので、やるかわかりませんけど、でもやるかな。とりあえず皆さんぜひプレイを楽しんでください。そして怖がってください。ありがとうございました。
Well, it certainly did something to my core. But either way, thank you very much, truly, for all of your work. All these precious diamonds. All these precious diamonds. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Anyway, I think there's 2 chapters left. I'll save that for another time. I think that's enough. That's enough. How much time do I have left on this? I have a lot of tries left, but I should still stop either way. I think that'll do for now. New last chapters. We have 2 left. We have 2 chapters left. Come on. 2 chapters of Blood Drive left. And then we're done with it. Then we've done it. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for supporting me in this journey. Thank you so much. Please take care of yourself. If you need to recharge as well. Take care of yourselves. And rest in peace, Sachiko.